recording the whole time, but it caught none of the audio. I didn't know if you were perfect.
God damn it.
Told you fucked up as soon as you walked in.
I didn't know if you were recording this shit. Oh, it's recording. I just got it set up to where it'll start recording, and then later on I'll edit all the nonsense out. Alright. Let me get adjusted real quick. Switch it back over. Alright. Boys ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Rough Half Production. Damn, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Actually, there shouldn't be any boys and girls on here. It should just be grown-ass men and women listening and watching. Gathered here today to celebrate these two in holy matrimony. Sorry guys, I'm a little hot.
A little. It's my hetero life.
Yeah.
James SEGURA.
We got your boy David and James on the podcast today. Coming in on 2 birds, 1 stone. Introduce yourselves.
I'm David Withers. Actually, my name is James SEGURA.
Quit playing. I'm James SEGURA, as most people know me. The one and only, born and raised right here in Stephenville. Not Morgan Mill, like y'all.
Yeah, come
I
on,
was,
man.
I was born in what?
Even worse.
I grew up in Vegas.
Even worse.
Even
Fuck.
worse. Dude, since the day I was born, my life's just shit. Gone downhill. Like, how do you go from Weatherford to Mingus to Strawn to fucking Stephenville?
That's an upgrade for you.
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, at
Yeah.
least here people like can complete sentences and
Sometimes.
yeah. But those people are usually from like Comanche, Dilio, and
That's also true. Comanche people are a little crazy.
hell yeah, bro.
Bro, the Mexicans out there be stabbing people.
Yeah.
Like, for fun. What, you laugh because it's true. Like,
You know.
I'm like, where you
I
from?
know because they're my primos.
That's my preem. Don't talk about
You
it.
like,
That's my
I'm
preemies,
gonna
bro.
tell Luna's uncle, dog.
you see the like hardcore, most gangsters Mexican at Walmart. And they're like, I'm from Dublin.
Like, okay, and I like Granny Clark's. That's cool.
Gray Clark Smacks.
And I just
right
came
there.
from there right
Yeah.
now.
That's crazy, bro. I still got syrup on me from breakfast.
Bro, we're going tomorrow morning too.
Yeah, we're going in the morning.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm pumped.
I just ate there for the first time last Wednesday, and since then eaten there 5 times.
Okay, so you ate there during the week. You haven't eaten there since they do the buffet.
Well, no, the buffet is every day for lunch, Friday, Saturday, Sundays for breakfast, and then Wednesday through Saturday night for dinner. Wednesday's fried chicken. And
Saturday they do steak.
I just came and
Wait,
had
what's
steak,
the-
shrimp.
Y'all just came and y'all going back tomorrow?
No, I didn't go. I
Oh,
just
okay,
got
okay.
work.
He's
Yes,
like, but I'm
But
down.
My fat ass
Yeah.
would have been there.
Yeah, he's like, shit.
Yes, I just came, and yes, I am going back tomorrow for
Yeah.
breakfast. Totally different meals.
Yeah.
Bro, it's cheap.
Yeah. For sure, dude. Like-
Especially how much food you can get.
Oh, dude.
Wednesday night, it was $10.35 for like 19 pieces of fried chicken, a bunch of fucking King Ranch chicken roll, casserole, and a sweet tea. And I was like, the fuck? Tonight it was $18, but it was all you need
And
steak
dessert,
and
too.
shrimp.
Yeah,
Oh,
steak
yeah.
and shrimp, dude. Like, $18,
They
I
had
paid.
chicken fried steak, regular steak, cooked 3 different ways, mashed potatoes and baked potatoes, corn and green beans. I didn't eat none of that. What else do they have? Something else. I'm hot, but like, yeah. It was good. Oh! I forgot about it. I don't remember. I had 3 plates though.
Worth it.
So what made you want to start doing a podcast?
I've always wanted to do a podcast. I do the whole like 2 birds, 1 stone. I've been thinking of that like for 2 or 3 years now. when I was working up north, I was always listening to podcasts because they'd always be like, "You can't listen to music," and I'm like, "I'm not."
Nah.
It's podcasts.
That's what I did.
I'm learning.
When we were in the whole, or when I was in the whole film, that's all I did.
Yeah.
You get bored with your music, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna turn on whatever," and then you're like, "This is crazy."
Yeah. What's going on in the world today? I want to hear it from a comedian's perspective. I don't want to hear it from somebody that's getting paid to be on the news. You know.
Real people live in real life.
Like, yeah, Bill Burr, yell at me, please.
Yeah.
Yell at me.
Tell me that we're fucked.
Yeah.
But just in your own way.
We're fucked.
He's like, these fucking guys don't even know where they're going.
They don't, we're just fucked, man.
We're
But my Ford F-150.
I got a scooter.
Oh shit. Dude, this chick that I work with, her husband's got a moped, and he came cruising up to work the other day, and he's all like chilling next to it, smoking a cigarette. I'm like, all right, Johnny Badass, like chill out, dude. He gets on it, and he's all like,
James Dean, save some pussy, dog.
Yeah.
Save some pussy for the rest of us. My name is Travis, and I'm here to fuck your bitch. There's this clip with this fat kid riding a motorcycle, and he parks, and he goes, "My name is Travis, and I'm here to fuck your bitch."
He's fucking this. It'd be like me with no beard
and
the
a
same,
mullet.
And the same, yeah,
The
mullet.
same
Like
hair.
if I just cut the fucking
just the
front of
sides.
my, yeah. And it's just me pulling up a moped.
Hey,
going,
but that's the kind of confidence you gotta have in life. You pull up like that anywhere and everywhere, you're gonna be alright.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna get you down. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They hurt you, say something, hurt your feelings.
yeah.
I've come to the conclusion that nobody hurts my feelings like I hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like dude, this is how bad I am on COD. Like when I play, this guy one time, he was like, he called me a faggot. He's like, "Oh, you faggot," and I was like, "Faggot? That's all you got?" I was getting called that back in junior high when I was sucking your daddy's dick, and he just, he was like, "Bro, what?" Like I don't even know what to say to that, and I was like, "Your dad didn't either." And then we go another match, we come back, and he's like, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know, dude. I'm still trying to figure that shit out."
I blacked out.
I was like, "I don't know. I'm gonna start a podcast, figure it out."
Probably don't call me a faggot.
Yeah, don't call me a fag, bro. I'm not a fag.
You
I
already
will
got-
make it way more gay for me.
Yeah.
And it'll make you way more uncomfortable.
I'll make you so uncomfortable right now.
I heard about your podcast before he even asked me about it.
Yeah,
Swear to God, he
That's-
got fans.
dude, that's crazy.
Mystery.
Oh yeah, our
Yeah,
coworker.
mystery.
I
She
told her I
cool,
was-
bro.
Yeah,
She cool.
I've known Mystery for years. I went to
Good-
school with her.
Good soul.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Straight up, bro. I
Loving
fucks with her.
person.
I
Yeah.
said, my buddy, I said, "Hey, my buddy, I'm gonna go on his podcast." She comes into work the next day, and she was like, "So, HAFA?" And I was like, "Ah, shit, you know HAFA?" She's like, "Yeah, you're going on his podcast." I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going on his podcast."
She hit me up with the whole, Scholar something, and I was like, maybe.
Bro,
'cause,
she used
like,
my government name. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to bleep that part out. Like,
Yeah, can we edit that?
yeah, we're gonna have to be like, "Hey, man." Hey,
Well,
whoa,
I thought I was
whoa,
talking
whoa.
about this Scholar, this girl I used to like.
Yeah, Skylar
talk to.
Torres, the chick. Yeah. Adolfo's girl.
I was like,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
so. And then, because I know a couple of scholars, and then she said something about something, and I was like, "You talking about HAFA?" She's
That's
like,
me.
"Oh
Me.
yeah, I didn't know you knew him like that."
Yeah, I know, dude. There's a lot of people that know me. It's just half of.
Yeah, I didn't know your name. We were fucking neighbors, and I didn't know your name for like 8 months.
Well, do you remember when we first met?
So,
Like, it was at the house on Ollie Street. We were outside and smoking a cigarette, and I rapped to you. I was like reading off my phone. I was all rapping. I was like, "Dude, can I rap to you?" I was all trying to be all like, "I'm trying to become a rapper," and I was all trying to be confident, and just rap to people.
Dude, what was that?
It was the house, like there was a house up front, but then it was like a backyard, and there was a house in the back.
Cody's house?
I don't remember who it was, but yeah, probably.
Yes. Yeah, dude, what a wild time in my life.
Oh my god.
What a wild time. Like, so his neighbors in front, like,
Mhm.
if you're looking, there's 2 houses.
Right.
His neighbors on the left were these old fucking hippies. And they were cool. Like, they would on Saturdays, they would open their doors and their windows and they would blare 60s music. And they would just work in their yards.
Smoking weed.
Oh, for sure,
Some
probably.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
You look over the lady. She's like,
Yeah. Just
like,
railing on
God
I'm
damn.
Like, y'all want to hang out? No.
What's up, Granny? You need
but
that piss look?
I took some mushrooms one day and I was tripping balls in the backyard. Well, our backyard's fucking, and there's nothing to hide you from them. I'm just walking around, like staring at tree bark, fucking with roly polies or whatever. And I finally look up, and like it all hit me, like the music been playing the whole time. I was ignoring it. Yeah, I was, and then I look up and they're just watching me. And then we just stared at each other for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. What it felt like, it was probably 30 seconds.
Right.
And then I just ran inside. But that house on Ollie Street.
Personally, if that was me, I would want a 60-year-old woman that wearing a hippie to find me on Shrimp. Like, she probably know what to do to me.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll be like, have your way. Go on. I'm just gonna lay here.
You could do anything you want.
You're laying there and whoa, it just picks you up. Wait a minute, hold up.
The best
She
shrimp
doesn't
trip.
pick you up. You just start levitating.
Yeah.
She's all like using it. She's like tripping shrooms type shit, like picking you up.
The first
What's
time
what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
first time. But the best trip I ever had on shrooms, I was actually floating on the river. And I just tied my tube to my homie's house tube and was like, just let me be. And I don't know if I was awake, asleep, both. I just lay there and just stare. And I mean, I'm talking, the whole, people be like, is he dead? Nah, I'm good.
Nah, he good.
Leave my boy alone.
And it was
Yeah.
crazy because like it really hit me about 30 minutes on the river, and it started to end about 30 minutes before we got. Like it was perfect. I don't remember anything
Can you
about
go
it,
get one of the ashtrays? The black one that like for like a vehicle.
but yeah.
Coincidentally, my worst trip was also on the river.
I've had
It's always something about the river.
I had too many bad trips before good trips, but
We didn't do it this year, but we've been going every year to the Guadalupe. And,
shout outs to the Partridge
Yeah,
family.
shout out Partridge family, baby. It's just like a bunch of musicians and Tori and all those fuckers.
Bro, complain. All our friends are famous musicians. They're in a band though. They're not like the lead guy.
Right.
Like our friend Jerry plays the fiddle for Mike Ryan.
Best fiddle player in Texas, not second best. He's the second best.
He's the best
shit.
fiddle player.
Yeah, y'all can keep that over there on y'all side. We got an ashtray over here.
Yeah, we just do that, and then so usually one day we'll just trip. We'll have a trip, and
These fools don't just trip, bro. They take like a QP among 15 people and just start eating handfuls.
Jesus Christ,
No
bro.
bullshit.
Dude, we got a buddy. He fucking he took 5 gel tabs of acid one night. Like we were sitting there and
I did 6 one night.
We had that
Yeah.
big party too, dude.
yeah, and I was like, I bet you won't take all of them. And he's all like, oh, come, just pop them in. It was Antonio.
Oh yeah.
And he was just sitting there, dude, and then like, you know, people started showing up and shit like that, and then all of a sudden he was just like, what the fuck? And I was seeing him, I'm like, you good? And he's like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was like, you fucking tripping.
That shift, baby.
Yeah, you good.
I never took acid. Every time I got offered acid was at a rave or in a public setting. And I was like, fuck no, what if I get naked or do something stupid?
Right.
Can't control yourself.
Nah.
What
it's
if I
all
like
cool.
die and pee my pants, dude? That's gonna suck, bro. Like,
Come on, man.
yeah.
You're getting more than pee yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't be dead in public.
Yeah. I got shit I gotta do tomorrow, dude. I gotta go to work.
Shit to do tomorrow,
I went to Ultra Fest one time in Miami. Fuck it, it was during the day, so I wasn't as fucked up yet. And I make eye contact with this dude probably 30, 40 yards away. And he just starts charging me, bro. Running. And I'm just sitting there and I had a backpack on. And I just fucking squeezed my backpack. I was like, this dude's just gonna fucking tackle me, bro. And then like everybody that got around started moving and we're just locked eyes and he's running. He gets about 4 feet in front of me, stops, and he does one of the and just walked away. And I was just like,
Yeah.
all right. And I knew he's fucked up, but like I didn't know what to do because like, what if I move? We're gonna fight. You know what I mean? I was just
She's
like,
just here. Fight.
I was just gonna let him hit me. I was
You're
like,
like,
fuck it.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
He did that. His homies grabbed him. They're like, we're so sorry. I was like, it's cool. I mean, nothing. Like, he's just tripping balls, dude. Like, what's
Just
up?
a dude just tripping at a club.
Just having a good time.
Oh dang, I forgot to get all the mood on and sexy like for y'all. Hold up.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Turn my lights on.
Hell yeah.
This is a dope setup, though.
Appreciate it. I'm really trying. I'm getting like, you see this little thing right here? It's got it to where like if you like we put the headphones on, we'll be able to hear each other.
Right. For
Kind of
sure.
thing. But I'm trying to get one that's a little bit bigger that has it's the same shit, but I can plug in 4 mics.
Nice.
and then I can have it where I can plug my phone into it and be like a radio DJ, dude. Like when people could call me and I'll answer it, but it'll go through the machine, and then we hear the person on the phone, and then they hear us.
Taking
So
callers and shit.
I'm gonna do like live podcast kind of thing one days, and like have shit like that. Have people call in and be like, "Hey, like, let's talk shit."
Or just record them live, you know, and edit what you need to edit.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not gonna like post it live. It'll be one of those like, "Hey, I'll do it on Twitch," because it's kind of like, yeah. But like this one right here, I'll post the audio and shit like that. But some of the video stuff I might not post for our safety. If I don't give a shit. Like I'll sit on camera while I'm streaming on Twitch.
Is that your tip you're about to stream?
Hell yeah.
I got to try.
Is that shit pretty good?
I don't know. We're about to figure it out.
He got tipped that today.
Oh.
Somebody was like, "Hey, thanks, bro."
I ain't gonna lie. People give me free cigars and alcohol all the time.
Start calling you SEGURA.
Sergio.
My name's not
Check it out
Sergio.
like that.
Yes, you can.
No. What are you like? Don't be
So
that
you know
guy,
about
dude.
this.
Just let him take your lighter, man.
No.
Just let him take your lighter, dude.
You know about this?
My dad sent me a Snapchat the other day, and he was drinking it.
Some revolver.
But it was him and my mom in the picture. She was doing that. Yeah, yeah, I know. I got both of y'all. But she got us too, because I was like, ah, motherfucker.
Oh, this is what I'm like.
Dude, as soon as you did, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, what are you doing?
They're like Trinity Aquifer water. That's just Fort Worth tap water for
Yeah.
anybody who wants to know.
Just real quick.
I know.
Three times malts, 2 times hops, barley and hops, and lemon and lime pill.
Man, you can't put pills in
No,
beer.
it's
Dude. That's like that.
What's normal beer? I don't really drink beer. Is beer like the alcohol percentage? Is it
I thought
5?
normal beer was just like Bud Light, Budweiser.
Four
Between
and a half.
like 4 and 5%.
This says 5.5.
Like the darker it is, the higher percentage it's gonna be.
Well,
like
yeah.
IPAs.
Well, I thought Revolver is just kind of like Shinerbach.
It was. They have blood and honey or something. It's like not.
Isn't
dark.
that Winnie the Pooh movie?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, I
shit.
want to see that so bad.
Yeah, the horror movie.
Yeah, dude, where it's all
gnarly.
like, yeah, dude, like fucking murdering and shit. It's like, I'll watch that Winnie the Pooh.
Leave me in the 100-acre woods, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll watch that honey pot get lit.
It tastes like every Keystone I've ever had in my life.
Ugh.
Fucking piss warm, dog.
Yep, that's Keystone.
It was in my pocket.
There was
Yeah,
a fridge
15
right
again.
there. You could have put it in.
No, that's a little better than Keystone, but that's got good flavor. It'd be really good cold, you know?
What would you do that for it?
SEGURA, can you pass me a beer, please?
That's not cute.
Sweet. Got my own. Y'all listen to like Joe Rogan's podcast?
Yep.
I got my own Jamie.
Yeah, come on, Jamie. Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
You're good.
Look it up, please.
I fucks with him. Like his people, they're always real ass people who just do a real thing. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, that's what you want to hear live from. Like no political.
Yeah, well, a lot of
boss.
people are like telling me like, which I mean, I accept constructive criticism. Like I'll listen to it, you know. And there's a lot of stuff I will come off of. I'll be like, yeah, you're right. I probably should start doing that a little bit more. But there's some stuff I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, you should do it like Joe. You should try it like this, and it's like,
No, man.
dude, I just want to sit down, get fucked up with some homies.
You're
Get
not
to know
Joe,
people
you're
a little bit
half-a.
more.
You're
Yeah, I'm a
half-a
half-a.
way. Like fuck everybody else. That's how I feel about shit.
Your niche is your niche, dude.
Yeah. Like I want to, like I know SEGURA, but I want to like get to know you more.
For sure.
And like, and there's other people that I want to know, like, like tell me your job, like what do you do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of people. I have my boss lined up, dude.
Really?
Yeah, Travis
No,
Truss.
yeah, I was watching your pod today.
Yeah, my boss, dude. He's pretty cool. He's got his own like plane and
Really?
shit like that, dude. He's like the nicest fucking person in the world.
That's where it's at, dude. Private pilot license, boy.
Fucking cocaine cowboy right there.
I'm a mule.
And
I'm
people
a-
too. It's like people who don't own a plane, they still want to ride. It's
Oh,
like you
yeah.
can charge for rides on like weekend stuff.
Well,
They
I mean,
they gotta
but
cover the fuel too.
that and like with today's society, you gotta like sign a waiver and shit.
Oh no.
You can't just go be like hopping on
Yeah, you
people's
can't.
planes and shit.
Just can't
Yeah.
charge like $60. At least charge like $250 because that would cover fuel and.
If this was the 90s,
Maybe
nobody
even
would give a
more.
shit.
Yeah. Just be like, hey man, here's a line.
They
Got a
go
little
the
baggie.
80s.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I got some beer.
I caught the ass end of it. Like, growing up in the 90s, you know, nobody really gave a fuck still. Like, they were just living their day to day, fucking whatever.
Right,
and then,
just
like,
chilling.
as kids, my grandma would be like, hey, don't knock on the door unless you're bleeding or somebody's about to die. And I'm like, all right. And then, like, I remember we had a snake in the yard one time. And, we were beating on the door. My grandma was like, I swear to God, if it's not poisonous, I'm going to beat the shit out of y'all. And it was a rattlesnake. She was like, okay. I'm sorry. I was like,
All right, come in.
You're dead.
yeah. I was like, I got bit twice. She's
David's in the
like, why
yard.
didn't you lead with that? Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's how I grew up. Like, we just went out. Like, we were outside.
Cell phones ruined everything. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You don't have to grow up on your own.
Dude, yeah, I remember one time, like, I was with my cousins, and they were like, we're gonna hop this fence and go jump in that fucking tank. I'm like, I can't make the fence. And they were like, either get over yourself or don't come. And I was like, well, don't leave me. And they're like, you dude.
Yeah.
They just
Fuck
fucked
you,
off.
I'm out.
So my pudgy little ass climbed the fence, fell over on the other side, and ran to the pond, like ran to the tank.
It's like that mom in the Sandlot where she's like, "Go get in trouble." You know,
Yeah.
that's how kids were.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go play.
summertime-
Go fuck yourself up.
I'd ride my bike in my neighborhood and then look like all the neighborhood kid where the bike was, and you saw the bikes. That's where you just ding dong. And the moms just open. Oh, they're in the back.
Yeah.
Roll up, just drop the bike.
Yeah, straight up.
Just drop off the bike. The bike's still going.
Yeah.
It goes around the block. You'll come back. By the time it gets back, you just hop back on, go back home.
See that video where that little boy does that? And he hits the other kid.
Oh yeah, he smacks the shit out of
He
him, and
like
then he
gets on and goes, and then he comes back, races it, hops off, smacks the kid, hops back on the bike, and
gone.
No shit.
I
I've not seen
swear.
that. That's
You haven't seen that?
Bro.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I mean, we could look it up real quick.
We need
that shit is. They're like in some backyard alley, bunch of little black kids. You don't see what started the fight. That little kid definitely won.
Right on.
We can make it happen real quick. Hold up.
I can't believe that shit's kind of old. As old as the other guy trying to fight, cause he can't make a sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? He's got that white sleeve on his head. He's a big black dude wearing a black polo.
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker can't make a sandwich.
You wanna do it?
Come on, Jamie.
I don't know. Like I said, cell phones ruined everything, but like they also helped everything.
It's a good way to get more known and shit. Dude, like, the videos I've been posting about the podcast and shit like that have gotten more likes and views and shit like that than, like, when I actually put in work and time on those, like, gaming videos. And it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, you're famous on Stephenville Snapchat.
Really?
Every time your shit pops up, you making videos
Dude.
of you at work. With the boxes on the floor and shit. You're laughing because you know it's true.
Yeah,
No,
dude, I know which one you're talking about too, where I like
blows
kick it
up.
and it's a, like a walk up and it's a look down and it's that and it's like, ha! Dude, I posted that on TikTok and everybody's like, oh, you motherfucker.
Yep.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, some lady was like, yeah, I looked up while my TikTok was posting my video sideways on Google and it brought me to your video and I'm like, no fucking way.
Dude, hell yeah.
That video got over 4,000 views, like over 110 likes, and like over 120 comments. And I'm like, bro, all I did was just talk shit about TikTok, and everybody's like, yeah, fuck you, TikTok.
So now
As they're watching
go
it on
back,
TikTok.
go back to that video and right at the bottom, watch my new podcast, and then that's how you get all those motherfuckers to see what you're
That's
talking
true.
about. I promise you.
I'm still like getting, like I wanted to learn all the editing, all the mixing, all the equipment, what to do, when to do it, how to upload it and stuff before I just started jumping into it and going, you know,
No, 100%.
kind of thing, you know, because I like
first versus head first.
mine and
something like
his
that.
was just like a off the head, kind of like what we're doing now, kind of thing. We're just chilling, just bullshitting. But that's also kind of what it is too. We're just, I want to be a stand-up comedian, so this is kind of my way of trying to be able to talk to people, be in front of people.
Break that barrier and get
Yep.
comfortable.
Dude,
Mhm.
if you want to go do an open mic, I'll do it with you. Because I did some before, and I just wasn't ready, I guess.
How'd that feel? Was that wild?
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I mean, yeah, it's nerve-wracking when you get on the stage in front of anybody.
Oh, I found it.
Even if it's boss stocks.
Look, can you see it?
baby.
So they're arguing, right? And he says something. He's like, all right, F you, see you later, going home. And you're like, this kind of lame video.
You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
He's like,
He's like, hold up,
what?
I'm coming back.
Watch this shit.
round him up.
And how he's done this before. There's
Yeah,
no way.
dude, yeah.
He's done this before. There's no way.
He's practicing. Like, he's had to.
3, 2, 1. Slows it down for you.
Oh.
Bitch.
Whoa.
And look, wait. Huh, he gone. He gone.
Gone. Now you know that older kid beat the shit out of him 3 days
Look,
later.
he took after his father and took off.
I never heard nothing.
I'm gonna push the boundaries. I'm gonna see who's a little bit more racist, me or Theo Vaughn. Who's willing to admit it on the air? No?
Hey, I don't say it, but I'll write it down.
Yeah. Yeah, you write it down and slap it to me. I'll be thinking the same thing.
Or when he was at Austin, he's like, should I say the N-word? He's like, well, I don't care, but I can't help you outside. He's like, alright.
Yeah.
He says it at the end.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Theo Vaughn. You're really gonna beat him up?
Dude, no, like, what? Like, come on, dude. Everybody
He said,
says
why are
it.
y'all mad at me?
Yeah.
We grew up next door to each other. Why would I do this to you and then move in right next door?
Yeah.
He's like, now we're gonna share this pair or not?
See, it's different. Like you said earlier, I bet he could say it. Like, I can't say it. People have given me the pass. Like, I've hung out with some real ass, but like,
Nipples.
I still sometimes freak out saying it. You know what I mean? But like, what I don't like is when black people always say it, and then someone says it and they get all crunk. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, you just called like, I don't know.
They're all saying it, and you're like, yeah, nipples. And then they're like, what? And you're like, who said that?
Who said that?
But like,
Yeah,
so,
I point at the darkest other person besides me. I'd be like,
Hey,
racism just sucks too. You know what I mean? Like the whole you know who makes fun of me the most? Mexicans. I don't speak Spanish.
I was gonna
dude,
say
same.
me,
That's
but-
why, like, when I'm like, yeah, I'm half Mexican, and they're like, oh, blah, 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 and I'm like, ¿qué?
Like, I was born right here in Stevenville. My parents were born in San Antonio. You know what I mean? My grandparents, I'm pretty sure were born in Texas. And then I got great grandparents who, like, we have family history that it was Mexico. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, the San Antonio area is where all my family's just grown up. You know what I mean? But like, that used to be Mexico.
Right.
And then, like, yeah, I've never spoken lick of Spanish. I used to get in fights all the time as a kid. Because the white kids would call me Beaner, but the Mexicans would call me Coconut. And I just fucking throw down.
I'm like a reverse coconut. Yeah, I look like a white boy on the outside, but then on the inside, I'm cholo, güey.
Yeah.
Totally.
No mames,
Yeah,
vatos locos
but
for life.
I grew up in Mexican households.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, my grandma, but my best friend lived across the street.
If you would have been like, yeah, my abuela, I would have been like, oh shit.
Well, I mean, that's what I called her.
Yeah.
I called his my best friend grew with his grandparents, and I called her abuela. And then I just called his grandpa sir my entire life.
Yes, sir.
See,
Sir.
I would call like my aunts and uncles, and then my grandparents, grandma, grandpa. But then my great aunts and great uncles who were around all the time, we call them Tío and Tía, which is just Spanish.
Yeah.
And then my great grandma, we call her abuela. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I say Wella, like W-E-L-A.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wella,
Wella.
Wella,
Yeah.
yeah. 100%.
But see, that's why, like, I don't speak Spanish, is because it's like my Spanish is that fucking chopped up ghetto ass, like,
can't
makes
roll my R's
SPM
to
look
say my
proper
R's.
kind of Spanish, you know? Like, SPM's over there like, good sir, indubitably. And I'm like, sup,
Hey,
puta. Yeah. Hey, fucker.
Sup, fucker?
Yeah.
I couldn't roll my
You
R's. to
fucking
say
hear my
my
dog
R's.
say.
Yeah.
fucked
I grew up my whole life. Like, my best friend when I was a kid was Mexican. Then I moved to De Leon. I met Luna's bitch ass.
Fucking Luna, dude.
I love him so much.
Oh, man.
I hope you watch this.
I hope you're watching. This
Oh, I'm gonna clip some parts and put them out before I actually air the episode just to
This
get people
motherfucker
hyped.
told my cousins that we call him the Wizard because he's like really good at fantasy football. And the motherfuckers, you've never played. I know you haven't.
And I've never asked you for sports advice, so I'm just gonna
Call me.
I don't know. But I'm gonna call you the Wizard now.
Probably. He was probably drunk when he said it, but hey, whatever. Confidence, baby. But yeah, I grew up in those houses, and they spoke, like, even the kids spoke Spanish.
Right.
So, you know, and that's how I know that I'm probably retarded. Is that, like, I grew up my whole life with it. I can't fucking.
This whole time he's growing up, he's like, I don't understand what they're saying. What are they?
Well, no, like I knew when I was in trouble.
Right.
I knew like when it was. I knew my
Pinche
fat ass
güero.
knew when it was dinner time, and I knew like certain shit. Like they asked me if I wanted s'mores one night. I couldn't tell you now, but
You knew
like
your nickname.
yeah,
Gordo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked with a lady at
She called you Gordo.
Yeah,
right?
dude, every
Fucking
day.
Fat boy, bro.
Hey, little
But here's the
gordito,
fucking
come
fuck-
here,
fucked up,
mijo.
right? So we were working at Summer Sky, and this little old Mexican lady, she would call me Gordo every morning. We got this black dude working with us,
And she,
Mike.
no way.
Mike. I love Mike. Mike's a good motherfucker. You know what she called him? Chocolate milk. She goes, there goes my chocolate milk. I said, hey man, that's fucking sexual a little bit. I don't know.
You might want to go ask him first before you start saying that.
Yeah, and then she would call Cody Widow.
Yeah, because he's a white boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
So I was fat boy,
Pinche
he was
güero.
white boy, and then there's chocolate milk.
Leche. That's what Mel
Chocolate leche.
What's crazy is when my parents were young, like growing up, and they
Mhm.
spoke Spanish, they got hit with rulers.
Mm.
Really?
Because their teachers didn't know what they were saying. It was mostly nuns, Catholic school.
They
you
were
know what I
talking
mean?
shit though, for sure.
Bro!
They were like,
Even
you
then.
better not be fucking left-handed either, you little son of a
Hey,
bitch.
I am left-handed.
So that's why that's why they stopped. They,
Come
would
here.
always-
Get fucked up.
they used to only speak Spanish at the dinner table, and then that's how they all learned English.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they told me. But when they sat down to eat together, 'cause, like that was like a thing, you know.
I could see your mom for sure talking shit about the teacher.
My dad, when he was growing up, his dad always told him, he's like, look, in America, like, speak English to a white man.
Uh-huh.
Don't speak Spanish. They hate that.
Yeah.
So my dad, like, grew up, like, you talk to him and he sounds white.
Yeah.
You listen to him on the phone and you're like, this is a white guy. And then you walk up and you're like,
Who replaced?
orale,
met
vato, who
Robert?
are you?
Have you met my dad? Like,
Yeah.
he's a
Have
nerd.
you talked to his dad?
I don't,
He straight up sounds like a nerd.
yeah,
One of the nicest guys in the world. So is your dad.
yeah.
Your dad. every
My
time
dad could sell a fucking bucket of water for like $100 to somebody.
This fool right here.
My-
could-
I could do that.
Yeah.
My dad's like smart. Like I don't like talking to him because he's so smart. He has a special emblem on his ID that where if shit goes south, he can get in because he's so smart.
Dang.
Dead ass. He was a Navy.
Mine just says shit goes south. Send this dude out first.
Same, bro.
Give him a gun, like go that way and
Yeah.
shoot.
You know what a Navy nuke is? Back in the day
Mm.
on the submarines where they had the nuclear warheads on
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
submarine,
right,
they,
yeah.
they would train people that could build, whatever. He was there. And like they say to get in, like the testing is so high, it's like almost impossible. But I mean, and then that the chances of brothers getting in, like there's like 3 sets in the whole like history of it or some shit like that. My uncle was one too. Like
That's
yeah,
crazy.
real great, and I'm fucking dumb as shit.
I was just saying, you over here smoking pot and drinking and shit.
Oh yeah.
He said, and I'm over here.
You over here
doing
doing a
It skips
podcast.
generations or something. 'Cause even I can't read.
Dude, you know what? It went to your nephew.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I mean, I can understand because like when I was in school, dude, I was dumb, dude. Like I was retarded. They put me in classes where they were like, "This will help you," and I'm still sitting there like,
No, like I really can't read. Like I can read,
"Right,
but you give me a book or like pages.
that's too much.
When I'm reading,
It's too much."
I don't know what I'm reading. Like I'll start thinking about what I have for breakfast and the new movie coming or
Get
something.
distracted.
Bro, hardcore. And like I ain't gonna lie, I started college in 03 and didn't graduate till 15, and it was just like really hard for me until I was like ready. But like it was tough because like I don't retain knowledge like that. I got a photographic memory, but as soon as the test is over, you ask me, hey, I'll be like, what?
Whatever.
Bro, I made a 59.
But
That's kind of passing.
I really can't. And then
Yeah.
she fucking
These
reads
get
anything.
you
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
these
Like,
nuts.
maybe people like that.
Bro.
That'd be badass to just read and just know it. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
then that's not me either, brother. Like,
But see, I'm like you said, I'm like a visual learner. Like I'm the type when I was growing up, if I wanted to learn something, if my dad didn't know it or anybody around me didn't know it, I would YouTube. Dude, I've been on YouTube for fucking years.
see, your generation had that. I'm older
Yeah.
than you. I didn't have that shit.
Yeah, I
You
know. That's what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
It
Like,
was
that's one of my jokes actually. It's like, you know what I love about YouTube mechanics is they don't get fucking mad at you for holding the flashlight wrong,
yeah.
and you can actually pause them and rewind, and he not get mad for repeating himself.
You ain't lying though.
Yeah. See, it's
I
there.
mean, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, I remember getting yelled at so much.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
We used to work with our grandpa. It started out my first job, and probably 6 maybe, fucking pushing a broom in my grandpa's shop because my parents had to work, so they just dropped me off there. Fucking A, dude. Grandpa'd be like, God damn it, dude. Is it bad? 28 years old, right? I didn't figure this out until about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
My grandpa was calling me the N-word for about 20 years.
Did he call you porch monkey?
No, he kept calling me a cotton picker.
Like a moon cricket?
He'd be like, oh, you cotton picker, and I'm like, what, you don't got no cotton out here, Grandpa. What the fuck
They
you
call 'em
talking
cherry
about, bro? I'm out here
pickers.
weed eating and shit.
Cherry pick is political term.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, yeah,
that
I mean-
part might get in there. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it. That's my grandpa.
My grandpa would take us to the bar. We were
Oh,
so
shit.
little, we played pool, but we couldn't use a pool stick because we couldn't even reach, so we stand on chairs. But
One
yeah,
on one end, one on the other. All right, hit it.
Grew up in bars, bro. Like, I guess it was okay back then. No seatbelts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we were like that last generation because I remember growing, cruising with my parents all the time. Like, it'd be like my dad, my brother, my mom, and then me in a little single cab F-150.
Yeah.
And then it's just, oh, dude. Those were the days when you could cruise around like that and you drive by a cop or sheriff and they'd just be like,
First car I remember my mom having was that truck, right? And it was the GMC with the cover on it, like the old school two-tone, you know what I'm saying? They have 2 tanks. She'd be like, I hope we have enough gas
yeah.
to get there. Click it over. I grew up poor as fuck.
My dad.
hey, dude, those were the fucking shit, though.
Yeah.
Dude, that was when I was first doing my donuts. I was 8 years old driving trucks like that.
Oh, for sure.
In Morgan Mill, dude, there was a spot where we'd go up and my parents would let me drive and they put pillows so I could actually see over. Remember one time, it was me, my mom, and him on the end because she was kind of working the pedals while I was sitting there just cruising along and I go, boom, and I just fucking rip it and and I yank it and we start doing donuts and he's like, bam, hitting the fucking door. I think that's why he's a little fucked up in the head. But, yeah. But then my mom's like, you better fucking stop, god damn it. Oh. I don't know how I remember that, dude. That was fucking
my aunt had
years ago.
My aunt had a T-Bird. Red, beautiful car. And she would sit me on her lap and she would let me drive around Strong.
Damn.
And we would just drive, she would do the pedals and I would control the steering wheel. And we would, dude, I mean, it's Strawn. So
Yeah.
you would see one cop car a day and they were just passing through. And they would just be like, hey.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
Everybody good?
Yeah, y'all
Good?
cool? All right.
Cool? Alright, cool. Tell your grandma I need a buttermilk pie ready.
Yeah.
Shh, that's my favorite pie.
Oh, dude, same. Same.
But yeah, I didn't have a grandpa, but my grandma was gangster, bro. She was sick. She got sick right about the time I turned 7 or 8. I was right out of T-ball.
Right.
And this lady, sick, would come outside and throw balls so I could hit them. And then when she got too sick, she made my cousin Chuck throw me batting practice, and that fucking asshole would just peg me with balls. And he'd be like, I swear to God, if you move out of the box, I'm gonna hit you. I'm like, I'm not moving. And then he would just hit me anyways. And he's like, you gotta learn how to get hit by a ball, pussy.
Alright, that's the 8th one.
But he's 15 and I'm 8, so I'm like, stop. And he's like,
yeah. What'd you say?
He ain't lying.
What'd you say?
yeah, what'd you say? I'm like, I don't
Throws
know.
one out at your head. Bink. Oh.
We mowed my grandma's yard one day. I broke my foot. I fell in a hole. He called me a pussy and told me that I was just trying to get out of mowing the yard. I mowed the whole rest of the yard with a broken foot. And then when we got done, I told my grandma, she was like, if it's bad, if it's swollen in the morning, we'll go to the hospital. And they woke me up at like 6 a.m. My foot was like almost like a softball.
Oh,
like
fuck.
my ankle.
Yeah.
And she was like, we have to go out.
You're like, yeah, you're gonna carry me?
Yeah. I was like, you sons of bitches.
I
Yeah.
broke my ankle and never healed right.
Yeah.
I swear, I was getting drunk on 6th Street. Woke up one morning screaming. I remember looking at my thing like,
Looking down at your foot, it's facing the other way.
Yeah, you know he did it at some point in the night. He just kept walking.
I have no blacked out. Took a picture of it, sent to my boss. Like day 3, he's like, bro, you have to go to the doctor. I was like, all right. I remember like barely driving. I had to drive myself, and I couldn't even move my right foot, so I was using my left foot. And the doctor's like, I can wrap it and elevate it and give you a note. He goes, but your insurance doesn't cut. You know what I mean? He goes, but you have to walk out of here. I was like, I'll do it. Boy, I barely made it.
2 steps away from the
Because they
bed.
wouldn't
I
give me my
can't.
crutches, because like legally, on legal terms, and
Yeah.
he was just standing right by me, and then like when I got to the line, he gave me the crutches, but I could tell he was like. So I had a week off, just laying there like this, and never healed right, dude. I get pain.
I thought you were just walking like that because you were a pimp. The whole time, your fucking ankle,
Yeah.
bro.
Fuck it, dude. That's probably the first pimp did have an ankle injury, and they were like, pimp walk. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like in kids in school when you're like, "Fuck, dude, I got a weird haircut, man. I gotta make it look cool, though."
Yeah. That was every day for me.
Yeah.
Man, kids are just straight mean, and you really think
Man,
about it.
Fuck kids,
Like, for
dude.
real.
Dude, we were at Walmart today, and I saw this fucking little kid run and just run, and my girlfriend was in front of me, and I was like, "God damn it!" I was like, "You should have tripped that little fucker."
My mom's a first grade teacher, and she tell me some stories.
Bro,
Like, they'll cuss them out. Like, fuck you, lady.
Yeah, dude, like
I would never have done that as a kid. Like,
no, because they would hit
yeah,
us.
well, yeah, in the 90s.
bro, we had paddles up until high school
Punch
for
you in the
shit.
head or something.
Yeah.
Fucking, then what happened? Who changed that? One kid turns him in? Is that all you had to do this whole time? Just
Yeah,
say
one
something?
little kid got horny, and all of a sudden it's fucking bad.
Fucking, yeah. Oh, I like that. Keep going.
You want to hear a fucked up story about high school?
That's the point of this.
Wait. Before we move on.
Oh.
I gotta tell you, so we just had a new Chinese food place open up.
Right, like the old Golden China.
We go eat there. I was like, fuck it, let's go eat there. So me and some of my coworkers go, bro, they have a little Chinese boy, probably 3 or 4 years old.
Is he washing dishes?
He's,
Bro, he just runs around and takes
he just
orders,
runs around
bro.
this bitch, bro. I'm sitting at the back, like by the door.
I see them.
People, like 8 people walk in. This motherfucker's there going, hi, just greeting her better than the goddamn Walmart greeters, bro. It's like, hey, motherfucker. Bro, these two, church has just let out. These 2 old ladies sit down at this table. This little Chinese boy just hops up right next to him, just starts fucking ear beating them in Chinese. They have no idea what he's saying, but he's like, and they're
One of
like,
them asked who your daddy was.
yeah, and then one girl was like, where's your dad? And he was like, "Ah." And they were like, oh my god, he's so adorable. Like, these child labor laws are out of control. But dude, if you go to Gold, he's the star of Golden Walk to me.
I've already been there twice.
If you go, tell that motherfucker so what's up.
I told my girl, I was like, I want to go get some of that today, but she's like, I'm not craving Chinese food. And I'm like, well, you better first start.
You can't go eat there. You gotta get it to go.
Yeah, to go.
like,
Yeah.
Don't even.
I'm okay with that.
bother.
Too. I'm okay with that too. I'd rather get food and go.
It's
I don't
fire.
want to sit in.
Well, I went, and we were gonna eat there.
It's no Golden China,
But I
Golden China or
I ate
China
too
King?
many edibles.
but Golden
No,
China.
Golden China.
I used to work there.
Yeah.
I was fucking dishwasher,
Let's go
dude.
to China.
Dude, that dude
Red
every
chicken?
fucking morning. Yeah, dude, that honey chicken.
Especially with
Yeah, the honey in the
noodles, how
set-
noodles are in the
You
rice.
worked there?
Yeah, the Szechuan potatoes, dude.
Szechuan potato.
Bro.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Every time I say that, everybody's like, yeah, that's what they're called.
Bro,
I'm like,
tell you, it
yeah.
was the most basic buffet, but it was the fucking best. And then they give you the menu and be like, oh, you can order whatever you want.
Yeah.
They would just bring you play that shit like a plate.
A plate.
Dude, the buffet though, dude. Every time I work there in the morning, I get there, wash dishes or whatever, and then like, as soon as we put out like the first serving, they'd let everybody go first, and then we went right after. Oh, dude, I'd go and I'd fucking get a fat ass plate, and I'd go back there and just sit. Me and all the Mexicans. No Chinese people.
No.
The only Chinese people are the ones at the front. They're just the face of the fucking company.
Yeah, for sure.
Mexicans in the back.
Bro.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah, like
Mexicans is
yeah,
that
Tommy.
motherfucker.
I don't give
Tommy.
He does the fried chicken on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, when he worked at Higginbotham's. Our mom worked there.
Yeah.
That's how we know Tommy.
He's a cool cat.
Oh, dude, cool
he comes
motherfucker.
out and like talks to people, and then someone was like, they're like, yo, if you like it, talk to Tommy. You know, and I said, what? Like the guy that walks around. And so he, I was like, bro, you did good. Apparently they soaked it in buttermilk for like a while.
That's why I keep getting those fucking chest pains.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not the 14 pieces of chicken you ate.
It's not the monsters I drink every day either, but let's.
I haven't.
Speaking of that, we're gonna cut to commercial. Today's sponsor is no. I do have a sponsor of like some energy stuff, and if
Yeah.
you do use my code, you get 10% off and shit. But it's good shit. Like it's like for gamers, but I use it like at work and shit. And dude, I remember one time like you're only supposed to take like one scoop, like one serving. I took 2. Holy shit, dude. I was sitting there, it's like I couldn't look at nobody because I was just like, dude, god damn. I'm fucking ready.
You ever taken a red line?
No.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
I don't even know they still make
I
them.
think they
Dude,
don't-
no, they do.
They
So
do.
when
They're still, they still like have some.
They kind of like Four Logos. When the original recipes banned. I didn't fucking know one time, and I had to work nights. I was a night auditor at La Quinta. I go to the gas station, this fucking big, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck it. Chug it as I'm walking to my car, and I start to read it. It says, do not consume the whole thing.
Yeah.
I said, what? Bro, that night, everything was done. When the lady walked in at 6 a.m., I was scrubbing the floors like, what's up? Like, didn't sleep for a day. It was meth.
Meth in a bottle.
Hell yeah, meth in a bottle, man.
I like
I've never
that.
bought another one again, but I heard they're different. But like, I'm still scared.
Would y'all believe I smoked meth? That I was on it for like 2 years?
I sold that shit for a long time.
You did?
Dude, I was on it. I was on it like, I mean, I didn't like do nothing weird. I didn't like go no sucking no dicks or nothing
Nah.
for fucking meth or nothing. But I used it as like a work thing because I'd get all fucking geetered up and I'd go to work. And I was working like on a lawn crew, which is probably the worst thing to fucking do while you're smoking dope. Because I'm out, yeah, dude, fuck. But I'm sitting out there cruising, fucking cut off shirt, fucking hair pulled back, fucking cigarette out of my mouth the whole fucking time everywhere I'm at. But goddamn, dude, if I was not getting a fucking yard mowed, I was fucking shitting and getting. But then it started getting to a point where I started drinking a bunch, and then like I could not feel the alcohol at all.
I got arrested.
Yeah.
We used to slang, bro. 18 to 21. Like,
Mm.
doing it.
Mm.
Stupid. Just got carried away. I mean,
I'm sure I bought from you at one point. No.
I never got caught, but my roommate did, and that's all it took. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we got raided, SWAT style.
Mm.
I wake up with guns in my face, like, what? What's going on?
Bro, I just smoke it.
Yeah.
No.
See, I started using it when I was 18, but then when I found the amount of money I could make, I could turn it off. And I watched some close homies like not turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always been able to turn shit off. Like me personally, like I can do it, we can ride it out, but like I'll never let it control me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I saw some like real good friends at the time just spiral, and I'm like, but then I
They
just
let
see-
they let the drug control them.
Yeah, and then like most dealers would sell to smoke for free, and I'm over here like fuck that. But when it comes to weed, like I've always smoked weed. Well, I didn't even touch it in high school, not really. I kind of dabbled, like very little. But when it came to like freshman year in college, first time I ever got another drug, punched the guy. I didn't know what that was. He asked me if I wanted 20. I'm expecting like 7 grams of Reggie. This
Oh
dude-
yeah, and it comes out with a little bitty old nug, and
and
you're
I'm
like,
like, what the
where
fuck?
fuck's my
Like,
money?
everybody had to like break us up, and it was at a house party. I remember it was a duck camp. We had just gotten back from duck camp from college at Carleton. We were at some house party, and he's like,
shout
yeah,
out Oscar P.
Hey, but like, it was just crazy because I didn't know what that shit was. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, like, we'd smoke it, but I'd be like, it's so expensive, you know. And then my best friend at the time, he went one semester at Charlton and then went to UTA, and his roommate was this gothic, freaky looking, all black, had the side hair, pale as fuck, white boy, but had all the connects because he was from Houston.
Oh,
Like gallons of lean.
that was probably one of the dudes that's in the Suicide Boys now.
He's the manager, dog.
Yeah.
Like
He's like, I
his
signed
name was
him.
Steven, bro. Shout out to Steven. He was a art major, photographer. Bro, he had the coolest apartment ever. He tripped out on acid.
Shout out to Stevens, who's doing all the drugs.
Bro, he tripped out on acid and graffitied his entire house. Took his refrigerator, laid it on its side, put pillows on it so you could sit, and inside of it, you know those little army men?
Yeah.
He was tweaking on acid, and he built an entire battle scene and painted it. And then he'd let people come in, like real graffiti artists, and be like, take a spot on my wall, but you can't suck. It was the dopest trap house I've ever been to. Like, but he lived there, you know what I mean?
He made the little army dudes, wrote a script, and then that's when Saving Private Ryan was
Bro,
recorded.
Yeah.
I was 19
Same
years
Private
old.
Ryan.
19 years old, writing checks, right? Blank, like, not dating the checks and giving it to him, and he'd just fucking give me a shit ton of weed. And I'd text him and be like, you can cash the check. And then I'd go up there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, that's me. Like, I don't know. I just became addicted to making money, like, selling weed.
Right.
I'm trying to do it legally, though.
Dude, it'd be cool, like, if Texas became legal to open up a dispensary.
That's my dream.
Yep.
That is my, actually,
Same.
it's not even a dream.
And then when it happens, we should fucking go in business.
Well, I'm
then.
already ahead of you, bro, because I already own CBD stores. I'm licensed to grow hemp in Texas. And right out of college, not a lot of people know this, I went to Murder Mountain and lived there for 2 years and grew marijuana. My uncle's there right now.
That's crazy.
Like, Garberville, where they are missing people and they show, you ever see Murder Mountain?
Mm-mm.
It's on Netflix. That's where my bank was. Like,
That's crazy.
we stayed about half an hour from there. Legal as fuck. Crazy as shit. I could tell you some stories about some things that can't be aired that I've seen and probably done. And, like, it's a different world out there, bro. For real.
Those stories, we'll wait until I start a Patreon. We'll make people pay to listen to those. And I'll give y'all money for that shit kind of
But,
thing. So,
dude, like, I knew it wasn't what it was, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
but, like, my uncle was very, like, he didn't tell me, you know what I mean? And then, like, we got served. Like, they call it a land grab, and they do it. They fly above you every day, the highway patrol.
Mm-hmm.
So close you can wave, and they wave right back. Pretty much. And what they do is they take pictures. And when all the crops are almost done,
Look at this little dick.
they serve you. They come on helicopters, SWAT style. They just drop down. And you have nowhere to run. They just fucking give you these papers. You got 2 weeks to get rid of everything, or they burn it.
I'd be like, I'll do that.
I'll take
I'd put it in a big ass fucking pile, set that bitch on fire, and be like, hey, everybody, show up.
The cops out there, the highway patrol, they're the most corrupt because they don't burn it. They sell it right back to the dispensaries just like everybody else.
It just goes back on the streets.
What do you think everybody gets?
Actually, you'd be
so
so.
get my weed.
Yeah.
Everyone who grows marijuana legally or illegally takes it to the dispensary. Everyone. No one does it straight to the street because dispensaries pay top dollar. Everything you get on the streets is all the shit that gets rejected. It's actually not good weed. It's got pesticides, molds, or bugs. That's what
It's
sells.
basically been stepped on.
But here in Texas, New York, we don't know. These fools from Cali call us, hey, I got this Cali weed, 1,000 a pound. If you buy 20, pull up. They do it. It's crazy. Like, I didn't know. I thought I knew a lot about weed, slanging and hanging, 18 to 30. When I was 31, I went out there. In 3 days, I was like, I don't know shit. And I would talk to all the old people. Jim, shout outs to Jim. He was, I guess, like my boss's dad. And like, whole life. Out of the year, 6 months out of the year, he lives in Alaska. 3 of those months, he lives completely by himself. He sends his wife to the farm. And he just lives off the land in the middle of fucking nowhere. He built like this little ass shack. And he fishes, he hunts, he traps, he sells furs. When he's not doing that, they're growing weed. Like that, it's like a family business. This family's been out there since the 1900s. Like their great grandpa put electricity, documented proof. You know what I mean? Like
That's how old this house is. It's from 1900.
and it's like
Old.
I think 1908. They said they had documentation proof of their family being there.
That's
And
crazy.
that he had already been there. Like most of his life.
Right.
But all they do out there is grow weed. But no one trusts nobody. And you can't come over. I can't be like, yo, roll through, third gate on the left. Like, it's crazy out there. But then again, you also got 4 football fields of marijuana in your front yard.
Huh?
One hour.
Okay. That's fine. We could sit here for fucking 4 hours.
Bro.
Like the little thing that I post the podcast on, I only got 2 hours just because I'm on the like free plan right now. But then like if I upgrade and stuff like that, it like, goes up each hour and stuff. And then in each hour that I post after I went past my limit, it's like $4. So I don't really care if it's a good episode. This is a great episode. I love this because like all the talking, but it's kind of we need to hear from David. No offense, Segura. I love your stories.
I feel you.
I love it because I don't know you as much. I know David a little bit, but I don't know you really as much. I didn't even know you like do the whole DJ shit. Like when I saw your Snapchat that time, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Like put me on, dude. I can rap. Yo, my name is HAFA. No.
I got beats.
Yeah.
I got one in the studio.
It's
in my room.
I got a little beat program and shit that I do, and I make my own beats. I have a couple songs where I've done the beats and shit like that to them. I got one. It's called a plug song, and it sounds like a West Coast beat, dude. It's got that like West Coast whistle to it, and it's got the like the bass where it's
Oh
like
yeah. Like a little 808.
kind of thing. It's pretty sick. Here, well, you can't hear the bass like on the phone and shit, but
I know
here
what you're saying, bro. You gotta have a good speaker.
I'll play it.
What's that Thurman?
Yeah. This is what Thurman grew up in. Like,
I was just saying, I could see like Thurman cruising around in like one of his rides or something. Because my raps, it's like they're kind of like comedic in a way. Just listen. Let's put these fuckers to sleep. Pop, pop, bitch, drop and hit the fucking ditch. These snitches ain't getting no stitches. When the plug calls, I answer.
Put it on speaker 'cause I can hear you, but I can't hear you.
You gotta edit.
I don't like
Raise the vocals.
yeah. I'm still trying to figure out the whole mix and mastering thing. Like
So
it,
tough,
yeah,
bro.
I know, dude. Then it's because I listen to it on my headphones. I'm like, damn, it sounds good. I throw it on speakers. I'm like, well, this sounds like shit. And then I throw it on the speakers on my truck, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds decent. Yeah, okay. But like I played that song the other day, and y'all know who Pete Webb is?
Yeah, I know Pete.
Yeah. I played it in his truck. Holy fuck, dude! I need to turn the bass. You can't hear the bass on a phone,
Right.
but goddamn, you put it on a system. That's the only thing you hear. It's just a, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
But I have other ones like,
Did you upload these or just make them and keep them?
I've put them on YouTube. I wrapped this one to you.
Yeah.
Not a super truck, not a fucking car. One thing I don't like going to is a bar.
How many songs you got? Put out an EP.
I'm trying to find somebody that can like has the DJing skills and can be like, hey dude, like let me match your shit, or I got beat. I don't even have to rap to this. I could rap to like any kind of beat. You throw any kind of beat on, I could rap that song to it. Whether it's dubstep, rock, rap, fucking
Wow.
country. I'll sing. I can't sing worth a fuck, but I could be all like,
Dude, neither can
a
Kane
world
Brown, who's made a
named
living
be
out
HAFA, I'm about to become your favorite cracker. No, I'm not famous, nor am I a star. I drive a Chevy truck, not a fucking car.
On your way.
I'm making it, dude.
On the way, baby.
The album, the cover, it'll just be like a shadow figure of my like hat and then like my fucking hair.
Sometimes I wish I would like pursue music, like really, like, for me, it's just kind of like a hobby.
Right.
And like when it comes to DJing, I'm fucking badass at it. I hate doing it.
Yeah.
I hate it. But I think I've done it so much that I got burnt out. But like lately, I've been getting like back in it and the itch. And like I got the studio set up in my bedroom. Like I make beats, I can record it. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I know a guy here in town that full studio setup. He knows what's up.
We should just chill in your studio like you make a beat.
That's how you
I'll
do
like
it.
I'll like freestyle or whatever. I'll like come up with like a little thing. We'll record it, just a little like 30-second minute clip.
We can do it here.
Yeah, I'm down for that too. I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get that soundboard thing. It's $250 for that thing to do like all this crazy shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I ran the Charles radio station here in
Yeah,
college when I was there, so I know what kind of board you're talking about.
And it comes, but this one comes with like mics and
Yeah.
mic arms and
And it
shit,
makes a
XLRs
difference.
and everything. Yeah,
It
so
really does.
that's what I'm pumped about. That way, in situations like this, I could have been like, "Oh shit," and then hooked up another mic and been like,
Yeah,
"Bam."
let me take this time to apologize for my communication skills, but I did not tell him you were
No,
coming.
honestly, I kind of planned because I was like, I wonder if David's gonna come with somebody. I was like, I don't think he's gonna come. I was like, it's either gonna be Segura or Rankin.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I can't. Grandpa's got to be in bed by 9.
That's what I thought about too. And I'm like,
So-
Rankin always like, we'd be all chilling in the shop.
Rankin will hear this and will watch this. He'll get mad. Rankin. I just said shit.
Bro, you thought it.
You thought it. We said
No,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. No one picks on Rankin like me, but
Yeah.
me and Rankin, he's a year above me. I've known Rankin.
How old are you, dude? I'm still trying to figure this
I'm not
out.
gonna tell you on air. I'm gonna let you guess.
Okay.
No, I'm 38.
Okay. Oh, so
Yeah.
you're only like 10 years older than me.
Only. Yeah.
Only. And that's,
But-
I still, a lot of people are like, oh, 38, it's old. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah,
Old's
I'm-
like, our grandpa's 80 years old. He's still walking around, like, doing this, like, dude, I remember one time he fucking fell. He was probably like 75. He fell down while we were working on this tractor. His fucking finger was like sideways, like this. And he was just all like, oh, yeah. And then just like, got back up. And I was all like, dude, I would have been all like, ah!
God damn.
I would have been fucking screaming,
I
dude.
pissed my pants.
Yeah.
Told everyone to see I peed my pants.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate you. Thanks for doing all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have fun.
Yes, sir.
Look at this guy. This is gonna be your hands.
Yeah, go
I
to-
can't do all that.
Wait, no.
Here,
Nah, me and my cousin have a bad
we have a
handshake,
handshake.
though.
You wanna see it?
No, that's not ours. I got it. And plus, we can't do that no more because he's injured.
Dude, we can do it for his injury.
And
We
we
have to
need-
help him. We gotta
Hey,
send him vibes,
Sugar,
bro.
Can I get a couple of those
Bro, yeah, take it.
He didn't buy them. No.
David's the one that brought him.
No, dude.
David, can I get
Take all of them. No. Half of
I don't care.
it. He's like, you take
Leave me
all
like
of
3.
See, I was Crazy Life, and then I started college at 26.
Alright, be careful.
Well, I dabbled from 03 to for a while, but my mom got real sick, and I moved back here. I had left here because I get in too much trouble, you know what I mean? But
Right.
I've always been here.
Always been in Stephenville.
My parents never left.
Old Stephenville.
Old Stephenville.
You know
I mean, I just. Hey, we have some ice. Oh, it's in the fridge. I know, I'm a pain in the dick.
I was just saying, like, y'all smoke cigarettes?
I don't.
I mean, I will. You wanna go have a
You don't
cigarette?
have them, though?
I don't have them on.
Okay. I was just gonna say, if y'all need to, we can take like a little break if y'all smoke cigarettes.
I got a vape.
He's like, I'm good. I'm set.
No, man, this kind of shit excites me. Like, I could sit here all night and fucking. Just
He wants to do
bullshit.
this. He really wants to do this, but he just don't start. He's got a spot.
I'm just.
Well, see, I mean, dude.
But I'm just always. I'm always in my head thinking like, oh, fucking people don't even like me.
If half of was in his head, he wouldn't even be streaming on video games.
I mean, dude, like, that's what I was thinking too. I was all like, man, people ain't gonna like me, ain't gonna listen to me. And then I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. And then I, like, put it out there. Hey, I'm making a podcast. Or, hey, I'm doing this. And I started making those little videos, been posting them before I even dropped the episode. And people were like, oh my God, dude, that's badass. I love it and stuff. Dude, you just gotta do it. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm fortunate enough to have all this equipment because, like, it was like pure luck coming into this. Kevin had it. He bought it for his stuff. Didn't work for him, and he was like, oh, "I'm gonna send it back." And I was like, "Hold up." I was like, let me see that real quick. I'm gonna go home and play with it. It's actually a soundboard. I could like hit this button right here, and if y'all were to talk, it would be like a chipmunk voice or like
Yeah.
be all deep
Effect,
and
it's just an effect board.
yeah.
Or you can put program like a digipad or like alarm.
Yeah,
Or
I think
claps.
you can do it on this. I don't know. This is kind of like a little basic one. but it's decent enough to where I'm able to do this.
Yeah.
You know, this one's actually just plugged straight into the thing. I tried to have it plugged into that one so I could have more cord, but it didn't work out as well. It wouldn't pick up the audio. I don't know. I think it's just because it's got to actually be plugged in.
Yeah, we gotta get I gotta get a setup, but we're gonna do something. We'll have you on for sure.
I could even show you, like, I mean, the one solo episode I did, like the little videos and stuff that you see when I'm by myself, I did that on my iPad and my GoPro. Like, that's all I did. I turned the GoPro on, recorded it, and then the iPad, this actually plugs in USB, but then you can plug it in USB-C. So I plugged it into the iPad, and it picks that up on the iPad through the mic and stuff.
Did I tell you that thing the other day? It was just a stand, and you just put your phone on it, but it has like a focus point, and it'll move with you. But like most of the things that you get are just stands now. They're using their phone. Like the iPad, whether you have Galaxy or Samsung or iPad, whatever, the cameras are good enough to record stuff.
Right.
I mean, you don't need. It's badass when you have all this, for sure, because like it's not boring. You're not one angle, you know what I mean?
Right. That's what, I don't know if y'all see y'all see this.
He was showing us.
Yeah. And those cameras, my girlfriend got me one for Christmas, and then my buddy actually gave me 2 of them because he was like, I don't use them, so you can have them. The guy that actually gave me the PC for the case of beer, yeah, him. He gave me those cameras too.
Hell yeah.
That dude's helped me out a lot. So like for real, if anything takes off, no matter what I'm doing, that's the dude that I'm gonna be like, I got you, bro. Like, here's $10,000. Fucking go hang out, do something. Let your dick be free. Just fucking.
He said, let your dick be free.
Just don't do it at McDonald's or nothing crazy like that.
Yeah.
Think about it. With your setup, I mean, that place is badass.
And you like drinking whiskey?
Yeah.
So like, are you like a whiskey connoisseur?
No, I
get into it.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about doing that on here too, to kind of just be like,
so,
yeah, you know,
just.
just.
I mean, like working at a liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! I mean, the guys that come in and talk to us, we have great conversations. Like, he has more than me because he's been there longer, but just the conversations we've had, like, you get the motherfuckers that come in and they're like, I've drank everything, you know, almost everything on your fucking shelf.
I can think of a few guys right now, 3, that have honestly tried everything on our wall.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. And they're like,
good dudes.
They've been doing it for like 15, 20 years.
Not even. I got one guy named Halston. He's a younger dude. He's a dad. He's a great dude. Fucking badass. I love when he comes in to talk. But he has seriously bought almost everything on that wall. And then he's been chilling lately because there's nothing new. He walks in, he's like, I got it.
He already knows. He just walks to the aisle. He's like, I know exactly what I want. Yeah.
And what's cool about that is once he goes to what he wants, if he don't like it, it'll be on the shelf. And what he likes, he'll just get more of it. You know what I mean? Right. I have an insane bourbon collection right now, just from working there, that I can probably get in trouble for. So it's all like allocated stuff. And
yeah, we're not technically allowed to buy allocated shit.
And I don't.
Because we work. Yeah, I mean,
I just get my hands on it. I don't steal it. I just get people to buy it for me, basically. But one day, 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, I'm probably going to sell that shit. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, bro. What do you mean? Like, come on.
They'll tell you, buy 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Buy one for you, buy one for, you know.
One's for you, one's for guests.
3s.
Ooh.
One for you, one as a backup, and one to sell.
You right.
You sell the one for the price of the 3. Never spend $1 on liquor again. But I mean, it's actually not that hard to do. Liquor is more valuable than drugs these days. The market, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah. And I would never. I'm like,
well, that's why it's legal, because guess who's got control of it? Sleepy Joe. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go back.
Who said that?
Holy shit.
That must have been the Texas guy behind me. There'll be that one episode someone's gonna do something so Texan, I'm gonna whip the flag out and just start fucking waving it and shit.
Fucking raise hell, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
people from around the country hate Texans.
Fuck them.
Yeah, for sure.
In the words of Bernie Mac.
You go out of, if you
Fuck
go
'em.
out of country, they love you because you're from Texas.
Everything's bigger and better.
Dude, so you remember what's your favorite Mason story? I've been wanting to ask you this.
Mason Morris?
Yeah. Because I have one that's just... I love that fucker.
I think it was the time that, like, have you ever, like, been hanging out with somebody and something happens to them where it's like they're so, like, almost like disgusted, it's like their inner child, you see their child face, like, in them?
Yeah.
When we were chilling in the house one night, he went and drank some, like, whiskey or something, and he took a, like, just big old swig of it, and then when he took the bottle down his face, he just looked like a kid, and I was just so like, and I was like, dang, dude, like, that must have been really bad, because I know that feeling when you drink something like that, and then you're just like, you're like, oh, fuck, here we go. And I felt kind of bad, and I was about to be like, okay, buddy. Yeah. Do you need a hug? I got you.
Come here. I was going to hug you.
It's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay.
I knew it was coming. Dude, that fucker kicked my door. So their song with Gold, and he saw. I guess he just saw my truck in the driveway. He comes in my house because our house was always unlocked. He comes in my house and kicks my fucking door to my room open, and I'm asleep. Like, I just worked the night shift. It's probably noon. And I'm like, what the fuck? I like grab my gun. And he's like, hey man. I'm like, hey buddy. He's like, my song just went double gold. I'm fucking partying. And I was like, yeah, just give me like 10 minutes. He's like, you got 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay. And then I walk out of my living room, and you can edit this out, but there's just a pile of cocaine. And he's railing a line, and he's like, fuck yeah, Davey, I got a fucking gold song, baby. I'm like, I love you, man. I was like, I can't do no cocaine. He's like, oh, never mind. I got a brother one too. But
Stop.
we party.
Stop lying for
That
the
might have
camera.
been the shit I sold him.
Stop lying for the... You didn't do cocaine that day?
I said, I'm just fucking with you. I realized
Oh. This is cocaine.
Well, yeah, I mean, fuck, dude, you fucking... dude, when I sold it, I was like... I remember one night I did a whole quarter to myself, and I tripped so bad. I don't know how I remember this. I was in my underwear trying to fight aliens out in the shop with the shovel.
What?
Dude, I was
Geeked
gone.
up,
Dude, I
dude.
was geeked. I was all like, fuck, I could hear them. I was like, dude, they're fucking everywhere. And I was like fighting them, and then I'd like go back in, and I'd come back out and be like, where the fuck are you? Dude, oh my fuck, dude.
Gotta get that power juice.
Dude, yeah, I was with it. I was like, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
I don't like cocaine.
Yeah, my
Dude,
favorite-
that if all drugs, I mean, I
I
liked
just
meth.
like the way it smells.
I liked meth because it was like coke, but I could smoke it. Because I was like, oh man, I like smoking it. But then it was like to the point where I was all like, you know, and then I was like, yeah, I should probably chill out on that shit.
You ever smoke cocaine and weed?
Oh, dude, a fucking primo blunt?
That's what I call primos.
Yeah, dude, a fucking dude, I miss that shit. Dude, I'd put shit on this. I'd load a ball and I'd throw a fucking like little rock and I'd be like, gone.
Is that crack technically or what?
Yeah, you're smoking crack. It's
Cool.
fucking.
Well, then I guess I smoke crack.
We're crack brothers, bro.
I'm hot rail
No, I-
coke. That used to be the shit.
Oh, have you ever done like a hot rail of fucking meth?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Have you done it out of like a fucking old peanut butter jar that's about this big?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
off the counter.
Out of your nose?
Yeah.
Out of your nose?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, dude. When I did that, dude, that was some fucking gnarly shit, okay? My buddy's like, oh, dude, you should try it like this. I don't know where the fuck he had it, first off, because he just walked in the room and all he had on was a wife beater and like, you know, the fucking like dicky baggy pants.
Yeah.
That's probably where it was. It was in the back pocket somewhere. And he pulls it out, and it's just this peanut butter, like old peanut butter jar. It's like this fucking big. Got hoses in it. Hose coming out with the fucking glass piece on the end.
What?
And
the
he's all
fuck?
like, all right, get ready. Starts heating up the end, puts out a fucking line. It's probably like 0.5, maybe a gram almost. I mean, dude, it was that big, but it was like that fat. And I was like, okay. And he was just, yeah, I'm like looking at it like, and because this wasn't my first time. This is the second time I've done a hot rail, but it wasn't out of a fucking.
Peanut butter jar.
Yeah, like, hey, dude, I got really high one night and made this, and it's like, why?
I'm not trying to be sketchy with you.
Yeah, like, why? Hey,
I'm
why?
thinking the same shit. Like, who just pulled out a peanut butter? Yo, you gonna hit this?
Like,
yeah.
what'd you do with the peanut butter,
where
though,
is
dude?
the
Like, I
peanut
want the
butter?
peanut butter.
He's like, oh, it's in a bowl.
But dude, he's going to like do it, and he's like, all right, put it in your nose, and I'm like, fuck. All right, and I do that, and I just see all the smoke go in there, go all up in the fucking peanut butter jar, and then just right up in my fucking brain. And dude, like I couldn't see for a second, and all of a sudden it was no like, oh, I'm smoking dope, woo, let's fucking go party. It was like a. And I was like, dude, like for an hour, and then I like got
Good
up.
play.
And I
That
was
sounds
like,
awesome.
That sounds terrible.
dude, it was awesome. Yeah. First off, when I came back, I was like, hell yeah, buddy, let's go fucking drink. But at the time, dude, or like afterwards, I was fucked, dude. I think I was up for like 3 days.
Yeah. I got offered meth for the first time when I was 18 years old. I'd been smoking weed for 6 months. I just turned 18. I moved to Strawn. And I was like, I need to buy some weed. My buddy's like, I got a weed dealer. Alright, so we go to this dude's house. I ain't gonna mention no names. You know who you are, motherfucker. We're in his house. He's like, fucking picking at shit. He's like, hey, man, you ever think about losing weight? And I was like, yeah, man, I thought about it. He's
That's
like,
why I'm here, buddy.
he goes, I got a perfect diet for you. I go, oh yeah, hell yeah. He goes, just do some of this meth. And he like has a bag of meth, and I was like, I'm good. I was just gonna get some weed. He's like, no, you don't need weed. I was like, I will take an eighth of weed, please, sir.
I'm trying to go to sleep.
And then I'm gonna go home.
I'm not trying to rip all the copper out of my house.
That was the first time I got offered meth. The only time I've ever done meth was on accident. I was addicted to pills for a while, and I was at my dealer's house, and I'd crushed up some Xanax, and I was gonna snort them. And he had crushed up some meth, and he was gonna snort it. When I came out, he was like, there you go, and I just ripped it, and it was a fucking rail of meth. And my eye immediately fucking bloodshot red, gold. I had to fucking snort water to get the rest of it out. I punched him in the fucking head, like I punched him in the face. I punched this guy straight in the face. Elias, I love you, but I punched him in the face, and I was like, why the fuck? And he was like, dude, he was so, because I told him, I was like, don't ever give me meth. I don't want it. And then I was up for like probably a day and a half. Just like, yeah. I was
I actually did Molly a couple of times.
Molly was fun.
People would be like, oh yeah, we should go. So I fucking, and I was like, is that for Tarleton game? Nah, it burned. And I was like, dude, that burns. My buddy's laughing. He's like, bro, you're such a bitch. Like, that was the smoothest cocaine ever. And I was like, all right. And like, we're sitting in the circle, like, smoking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, like everybody had went to the bar, and I was like, I ain't going.
He's over here like,
Yeah.
And then this fucking girl comes over with these two dudes, and they're like looking on the table, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you looking for? Like, I swear I had a lot of Molly right here, and I was like, told you that shit burned, and then they were like, oh shit. And so then they're like, you alright? And I was all sweating, and I was like, yo, take me to Rock and Pee. They took me to Rock and Pee, and I just ended up in that back corner staring at the fan, just drinking like all kinds of waters, and everybody's like, are you alright? I was like, I don't think so.
I'm great.
I'm dying, so I came to the bar.
Yeah. I'm on my way out. So I
Did y'all hear about me dying at the bar?
No.
At Rock and P? Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, like, back in my whole fucking meth days and shit, I was also taking these pills. They were U4s, 79764s or some shit like that. Synthetic heroin.
Oh.
It was fucking fentanyl before fucking fentanyl was all cool, I guess,
That
now.
was not cool. That's
I know, but
does
like,
scare me, bro.
it was one of those, like, we would do some meth, and then we would snort some, and dude, it came in a little capsule, right? You'd pull the capsule apart, you wouldn't even have to take a quarter of a cap. You'd fucking take that little bit, and you'd be like, whoa, and if you were drinking, you'd be like, bleh, you'd throw up, and then you were fucking ready to go.
Ready to go.
Dude, and it was bad, dude, but like, I was smoking meth, doing that, and I was selling Xanax, and every time I sold somebody one, I would pop one,
Yeah.
And
I
they, dude,
loved it.
and it was bad. And I was
Same.
at
Wow.
Rock and P, and they just said I went to the back alleyway, and I remember this. I remember going back there and like throwing up, and then falling over. And then I wake up to Dewey over me, and he's like, "Dude, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. We gotta get you home, or we gotta get you in your truck." And I go, "Hell yeah, man!" And then it just black, and I wake up in the fucking hospital.
Wow.
And I got like all the shit in my arms and shit. Fucking cop at the end of my bed. First thing I'm thinking is, oh shit, I'm going to jail. Not, oh, I'm in the hospital, like what the fuck? I'm like, oh damn it, I'm going to jail.
Go to jail, baby.
And then he's like, you know where you're at? And I'm like, well, obviously a fucking hospital. And he goes, yeah, you were fucking dead. And I was like, oh, okay. And then like it kind of started sinking in. Like I started kind of feeling like that, like I'm about to throw up. And I fucking grabbed the trash can and throw up, and it's all black and shit. And I guess they put all the
Yeah, they're trying to get you to puke that shit
my
up.
fucking chest was hurting bad, dude. Like, you know, they were fucking doing the.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
dude. And I talked to him, and y'all probably know him. Fucking Mike Hawk.
Yeah.
He was the one at the end of my bed. But I thought it, for a while, I really didn't think life was real for like a month. Like, I was just like, dude, this isn't real. Like, I'm dead, and I'm in hell. This is my punishment, you know, kind of thing. And no offense to that guy, but whenever he told me his name, I was like, okay, I'm really in fucking hell. Whenever I was all like, well, what's your name? At the very end of the whole conversation, after talking with him for like an hour, like, what's your name? And he's like, Mike Hawk. And I was like,
You're like, okay.
I'm like, dude, I'm dead.
Somebody's
I'm
fucking
fucking
with
dead, bro. No, there's no way that's your name.
I remember that kid.
But no, he's a great guy. And I remember seeing him like 2 years later on the square, with like during the Christmas shit, because my dad works for the city, you know.
Yeah.
And my dad was talking to him, and I came up and I saw his name, and it said, you know, M. Hawk. And I was like, hey, I remember you. I was like, you really got that was at the end of my bed whenever I. And he's like, yeah, I remember you. He goes, you seem like you're doing a lot better. And I was like, yeah, I quit my shit. And the dude, like after that, dude, I sobered up. I quit. I mean, I was still drinking and shit, but then like I started getting to a point where I was like, dude, I don't like drinking, and I don't like cigarette smoke. Dude, I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit drinking. My mom even told me the other day. She's like, because I'm doing card quest, but I was doing the mail route too, and she was like, you know, I think you need to quit the mail route because you just seem stressed out. You don't seem like yourself. And I'm like, well, I'm sober. You know, I'm not fucking drinking every day. I'm not smoking cigarettes to calm my nerves. I'm like sitting here. I mean, I smoke weed, but it's not like I'm getting like fucking ripped before I go into work, because if I do that, then I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
yeah. I've done. I mean, construction. That's fucking easy. You get stoned, go to work, and you're measuring something. You're just like, and you just fucking keep going, you know. But when,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, we all know that. We know that.
We've been there.
Yeah. But no, I mean,
Man, that's crazy. I didn't fucking know that.
yeah, like not a lot of people do, because like at the time, no one knew, dude. Because I didn't tell anybody.
Who you didn't tell? Like,
I was,
that's
yeah,
what-
well, because it was just me and my buddy doing it, and like for a whole year, no one knew. They just thought like, because all of a sudden, who I was hanging out with at the time, they saw we were just like the same person. They were like, oh, y'all are like brothers, which we could be. I'm sure y'all know who it is. I don't know if I should.
Do what?
Y'all know. Yeah, okay. Me and him.
You can fucking blur it out, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll fucking bleep it out later. I don't know why I don't drink much, remember, so I'm like buzzing right now. But, yeah, dude, we used to get like really fucked off, and that's where we'd do the tree work and lawn work and shit like that, and we'd get shit done. And then it got to a point where I was like, dude, I kind of want to go and like, because I was like 21, you know, I was like, dude, I'm 21, I want to go out and party, I want to go have fun. I started going to the bars. I was going to PTs when it was still PTs.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. See, so that's what I can say when people are like, "Oh, you're young." I'm like, I was going to PTs before it was UCs. You see my PT?
Yeah.
That's how I'm old. I went there when it was the pub.
yeah. Dude,
I
I
lived
forget
there.
I forget that old guy's name. He was always the old dude with the beard. He was always in there smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, fuck
I
yeah.
always talked to him.
He
Never
was
caught
there
his name.
Even when it turned into PTs, he was
Yep.
still there, and then he was there when it was a pub.
And then when you see, he was there for a second, and then
Got
it was
mad.
like,
He got mad at him. They fucking wouldn't carry his beer or something. Well, something he wanted to drink it, but they wouldn't carry it. He
Mhm.
got all pissy. We were there the night that fucking a guy pulled a gun. on the, you know, they had the patio right by the fucking
By the pool.
Yeah, so we're out on a patio, and I was working at fucking that cotton rotten snatch, and all the waitresses would go there after work. So we went there and we were chilling. Some fucking guy rolls up, gets mad, goes to his truck, comes back, fucking pulls a gun, dude. Bro, I was like, we either gonna get shot or we're gonna whoop this fucker. Like, I was like, my only concern was like the girl. Like, I was like, what the
Okay,
fuck?
real quick. In that situation, I mean, you obviously said that. What would you do? Would you try to like find like some guy and be like, hey, dude, like look at him and be like, you know, get his attention or something, like, I'm gonna attack his ass, and when I attack his ass, you attack his ass too, kind of thing? Or would you just kind of be like, nah, bro, I'm chilling?
I think if I would have had another guy with me, like another male friend, it would have been easier.
You tell me you didn't like hang out with some chick that was like, come on, dude, there's not one of those like 4 or 5 chicks that you said you were hanging out with, not one of them was like, all right, let's get his ass.
Honestly, for me, I think I honestly would be the guy to be real chill, but as soon as someone else made a move, I wouldn't even hesitate. But I don't know if I'd be the first to make a move unless I had the right, like, you know what I mean? Like, if he had the gun out and he's like right in front of me,
Right.
I mean, he getting side caught for sure, you know?
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. If we're ever in a situation, I'm gonna look at y'all and be like, be ready, and I'm gonna be the motherfucker running at the dude.
Yeah.
And if I can hit him, cool. If not, if I get shot or whatever it is, y'all better be right behind me or in front or behind him, attacking him. So.
Well, I think the game plan is like you just have to be able to look at your people and be like, you have to know what
Like,
each other's thinking,
ready.
and then you have to have, you know, 2. Like if there's 3 of us, that's cool. 2 of us can kind of flank him. One of us can be like, hey, buddy, like,
Hey, look at me,
what's
yeah.
the deal? What's the problem?
What I've learned in life is the people who can fight, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
In situations like that, yeah. If I'm in a
Not even
situation
that.
at a bank, somebody rocks in with a gun, like, give me all the money and shit. You think Jake Paul's gonna be all like, huh,
Yeah.
knock you, motherfucker?
Yeah.
It's not about you at that point. It's about everybody else too.
All right.
Exactly.
Because if you make a move and do get on them, but the gun goes off or shit goes off, like, I mean, ultimately that's your fault.
Yeah, he shoots.
not your
You're
fault,
able to
but-
hit him, and he shoots, and it
So-
hits the little kid
You never
Right.
know.
right there. Yeah, it's like, dang, trying to be a hero. And
And sometimes being a hero it fucks it up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I really truly believe, and it's easier said than done. Be cool and calm, but like be ready. You got to be ready. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're
like, I
playing-
opened
at
the
that
door to
point-
let him out, and I'm like,
at that
well,
point,
I
you're
got him
playing-
out.
You're playing chess. You're not.
Yeah.
There's no, you know, if you're
It's like the first round in MMA these days.
yeah,
No touching.
you're filling each other out.
A lot of moving around. People say it's boring, but like what I see is it ain't 10 years ago where it's ground and pound. You just go in there and beat each other's ass.
Mhm.
You can't do that no more. You got to know the opponent, study the opponent, know what's
That's the
up.
point, because the real fight doesn't really start till like round 2 or 3.
Right.
You know,
You
because
watch
round
those
1's
5-round
like, hey,
fights,
yeah.
First, it's a couple. You know, they're kind of feeling each other. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
They're getting warmed up too. They're getting their body like ready. They're like, all right.
Now, if they do catch a move, then it's different. But for the most part, first rounds are pretty boring.
That's when you're
Or-
just looking at the ring girls like, hey, what's
Or they
up?
get
Oh,
caught.
saw it.
You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
the ones
saw
that-
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it happens.
That
Oh yeah, who was it? That one guy that did it in like 2 seconds, but it took like the ref 3 seconds to fucking get to him. You know, it's like as soon as the round
Black
started.
dude, a big dude.
Yeah, and he like
Backwards kick.
was
yeah.
it? No. It wasn't a
Oh.
backwards kick. I think it was.
no.
It wasn't Sean O'Malley. It was fuck, dude. This was like 2 years ago. He as soon as the round started, like he just ran to that guy and like jumped in the air and just straight kneed him.
Oh, the
Just,
flying knee.
yeah, and just fucking boom and just out. It may have been 3 seconds, and it took the ref 2 seconds to get there and call it. And it was a 5-second match. I don't remember who it
So-
was.
Just recently, this black dude who's like, he was like 260, big boy. The fucking bell rings, they come out, and then he just 3 steps. This 260-pound man, knee to the face. This other big motherfucker, knees him in the face, jumps on top of him, punches him 3 times. Ref calls it. 17-second fight, and everybody hyped this fight up. This fight of the year, blah blah blah. He knocked him the fuck out in 17 seconds. I mean, less than 17 seconds, but took it 17 seconds to call.
Bro.
Bro, I watched that fight. I was like, That's my motherfucker. I'll root for that dude every time.
My balls are hot, guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My balls are hot.
That's
Yeah.
Totally different guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first,
He
my
still
balls
pulled
was
he
fucked.
still pulled his shorts off.
He was fat, out of shape. And now he got real training. Like,
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, because now he's got sponsors. He's
Yeah.
getting. I mean, like, he's got the good gym and shit like that.
Yeah, he can fight though.
He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, so now he's fucking plugged the fucking.
He's juiced up.
Did I tell y'all about like this whole stuff? Like, I got hit up from this podcast up in Arlington, wanting me to be on their podcast before I even dropped my first episode,
Oh shit.
good.
because of the whole. Here you go. Because of the whole like videos that I make and shit, and the whole editing and like popping up the captions and shit like that.
Yeah.
They saw that and they liked that, and they're like, you know, we've been doing it for a while, but we were trying to get into that part. How long have you been doing it? And I'm like, social media, I've been doing it for about 1.5 years, but podcasting, like, I just started. And they were like, she was like, that's impressive, kind of thing, you know, like, we really want you to be on there. And I was like, all right, well, let me know. I'll fucking show up with a bag of weed and we'll fucking bullshit like what we're doing now.
That's what started the podcast I started. Someone else invited me. They saw me at Tarleton with my CBD store.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, you went to Tarleton? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, weren't you a DJ? And I guess he was doing a podcast about entrepreneurs. It was a black dude, Ashton. He was a basketball manager for Tarleton at the time. Like, I remember. And then because of that one, we started our own. You know what I mean?
Mm.
People want to hear people talk.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And like, I saw this thing that was like, there's over 300,000 podcasts in the world, but there's like 68 million YouTube channels. And they're saying like it's easier to get more known and kind of like communicate more with people on podcasting than you would like on YouTube and shit like that. Can I hit that?
Yeah.
I quit smoking cigarettes and shit like that. There's actually a pack of cigarettes in the living room. My mother-in-law left them here one time, but I just leave them there for the people that do smoke cigarettes. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a pack of cigarettes right there.
It depends on how drunk I get before I smoke.
This would be like something I would smoke too, strawberry mango. This would probably be something I'd smoke.
Add to the list of how many lives David ruins with his fucking addicted to.
I got Thurm hooked on vapes. And
I think Thurman would be cool on here.
Dude,
But see, that's why I want to get that stuff, is so I can go, like I want to travel podcast.
yeah.
Like I could go to people's places and stuff like that. I'm going to go to my cousin who's in a band since here. He's down in San Marcos. I'm going to go like down there and shit. And I got a buddy in San Antonio. I'm going to go hang out with him. I want to try to do a podcast on the river kind of thing. I think that'd be pretty sick. Like a
You know
live
what?
one.
The best way to do it, get an Airbnb with the fucking walkway to the river.
Mm-hmm.
Go down there, set it up, and everybody that floats by you, we just be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way.
I think it'd be sick. I mean, because that, nowadays people see somebody like recording or sitting down like this and they got microphones and shit and everybody's like,
They're like, what are you doing?
well, who's that? Who are you? Be like, look me up, I'm HAFA, HAFA.
Half of Baby Davey and Sergio.
So I'm trying to, like, anytime I go places, like, and they're like, can I get a name for the order? I'm like, HAFA, and they're like HAFA, and they're like, oh, okay. I'll get to the front, they're like, got an order for HAFA,
Hateful?
or HAFA? I'm like, there's no L in it, goddammit.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa, yeah.
I stopped saying SEGURA.
My cousins asked about you the other day. What was it? You spot pot for me?
Oh,
The
yeah?
guy and, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, how's half man? I haven't seen that dude in a while. I was like, I'm actually going on his podcast. They're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but it was Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle and Guy.
Yeah, Michelle got, yeah. Yeah, I haven't talked to them in a while.
Cool.
I think last time I talked to them, I was still on 281.
Yeah. 281, brother.
God, we the 281 thugs. That's my Call of Duty like thing. It's like me and like all the ones that lived out there that play Call of Duty. But I think there's only like 3 of us on there, so.
Should have been more proactive. Played in the group. It's not like we didn't have Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I was too busy getting fucked up while I was out there though.
yeah, that was a lot of that. Dude, I remember one time the Slimmons like got mad because like they came in one time and I had like the beer pong table up, and there was probably like just us out there, And they sent out a text saying like there's like no partying in the shop and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I remember when there was like 1,000 people out here for fucking Cole Wetzel's CD release party. You're squeezing by people like nipple to nipple, like, hey man, like, excuse me, sorry. Oh, did your dick touch my dick? Oh, what? What's going on?
Oh, fuck.
That wasn't an accident.
Meet me back out, and I got some coke, dude.
Yeah.
I don't, dude, they hated me. They fucking
Well, fuck 'em,
hated
I
me.
hate them, dude.
Yeah, dude, fuck them,
Fuck
dude.
those
They
people.
fucking like they would talk so much shit and stuff, even though I was the one like mowing the yard and keeping all that shit. But goddamn, dude, and then when there was all the black mold growing in the bathroom, and I was like, yo, dude, I'm like here like 2 months in, and y'all still haven't done shit. They finally come and fix it. Don't fix any of the fucking like 2x4s and shit that are holding the it's rotted, dude. There's like shit like cruising around in there, and it's still like fucking wet. They just left the hole like that for a month.
For sure.
And then they finally come and patch it, and then I was like, oh, we're gonna wait till it dries and we'll paint it. I'm like, give me the goddamn paint, dude. I'll fucking paint it. I was like, you motherfuckers, dude. But goddamn, and then, oh, dude, that upstairs was terrible.
Yeah.
It smelled like dog piss and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mason and Cadence, but goddamn, dude, y'all's fucking weenie dogs are fucking dickheads, dude. Those little bastards, dude. Dude, my parents had a weenie dog. I loved it, but I hated it because, dude, just little dogs, man. I mean, I like our little dog, but god damn, dude. I dated this one chick who had a fucking Shih Tzu. God, I wanted to kick that motherfucker every time it barked, dude. It'd hear a leaf outside fart, and I'd be like, it'd just go nuts, and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. We had Shih Tzu. I had roommates who had Shih Tzu. Fucking. She was cool. She same thing. Like, Jesus Christ, fucking leaf hits the fucking window. She flipping.
Marco.
Yeah. His Chihuahua bit Thurman the other day. We were going to help him out, fix a couple of planks on his fence. We go to the backyard. Of course, the dogs know me. So, Prince was being cool. Thurman, Marco's fucking losing his shit. And on the way out, he nipped Thurman on the Achilles. Thurman, and then he came back out and Thurman turned around, hit him with the board, popped him with the board. And that motherfucker, dude, he got so mad. That motherfucker.
Little protector though, you know what I mean? Little
Dickhead.
There ain't nothing in it.
Did you get a resin rip?
Yeah, I'm trying to clean it out, but goddamn, fucking hold on, let me get.
Resin rips are crazy.
Yeah, let me get a like retarded real quick. Hold on.
Oh. Is that shit we just got?
Did you not smell it or see it?
I mean, I saw it, but I haven't smelled it or like smoked it yet.
Orange
got-
cookies.
I got a bong and shit. You want to smoke
See,
out a bong?
I mean, we'll be done with this podcast.
He's like, I'm gonna go to bed after that one.
Shit, I got blunt or joint, whatever you want to smoke. you
I was
can
to say, I
smoke.
mean, I can go get some more weed real quick.
This,
I got weed. Don't worry about that.
Okay, I
this
mean,
motherfucker
I got a grinder. You can use the rest of the weed in that one.
I took like one hit off the joint and I was already pretty hot. And then Thurman went to
Well, it's a
bed.
good thing you weren't like ugly stoned or nothing.
Well, I did get up this time. Thurman went to bed and he was like, you want to rip the bong? And I was like, no, I'm good. And he goes and gets these all bitching. He's like, fucking friends don't want to fucking smoke weed. Goddamn. Come
Time
on.
out. That was me. That's how high you are. Let me tell. This fool. He hit me up and he's like, yeah, well, I don't have a lot of weed left. We were gonna get something the next day.
Right.
I said, bro, I got you. I said, you know, whatever. I got enough. I'll just throw you some. He's like, all right. So I go over there to give him some weed, and we smoked one joint. No bullshit. He hit it one time, and he looked at me. He's like, I don't really know what's up, but like, I'm fucking hot. And I was like, all right, cool. So I smoked the joint, and then like, I ended up smoking a cigar that night. I don't really smoke cigars, but it took a long, you know. And I was about to leave, and I'm like, you trying to hit the bong? And he was like, nah. So I was like, I made up a dumb song. I was like, my friends don't smoke with me. I smoke all my weed, you know, like some bullshit.
Don't smoke with me.
Yeah, like,
They're a bunch of big pussies.
basically. So, like, whatever, and then he's like, fine, I'll fucking do it. Well, he fucking hits that motherfucker one time, and like, You could tell he was kind of like real hot. Well, then I hit it. Then he hit it again. Starts doing this weird cough, and then he's just fucking.
Is it like one of those like?
Yeah. And then he's
Oh.
holding on to his chair in the bar, and he's just like kind of stared out there, and he's like, "What happened?" And I said, "What?" He goes, "Everything changed, but it didn't." And then he's like, "I go, you all right?" He goes, "Not at all." I was laughing so hard, bro. I couldn't stop. Like I couldn't talk, and he's just holding on for dear life, bro. About 15 minutes, and he looks at me. He goes, "I'm going to bed." And fucking.
And I fucked off to bed. And guess what? I slept like a goddamn baby.
Oh, fucking bet.
I slept like
He
a
got
baby.
like there, bro. Like he hadn't been there, I don't think, in a minute.
When I moved home from West Texas, it was the first time I'd smoked weed in 3 years. And that was June.
He couldn't talk for 40. Okay.
The first day I was home, we wake up, we fuck about for a bit, we go to get in the pool. Third was like, here, eat these edibles. I was like, all right, let's eat some edibles. And we smoked a joint, and then we get in the pool. About 15 minutes later, I'm like, and then they handed me another joint. I fucking ripped that bitch. I got out. SEGURA's like, hey man, you thirsty? And all I could do was, and I did fucking, all I could do was head nods and like
Goddamn,
grunts.
What's his name on Keanu Reeves on Bill and Ted? You're like,
Basically, he was just grunt. We're like, you hungry? He's like, yeah. We're like, you want this? And
one
it's
grunt
gone.
for yeah, two grunts for no.
Yeah, and then he like, what about this? He smiled. And we're like, all right, that's what he wants to eat. And then he would say shit, but it wasn't even completely serious.
What? What was rough?
And he'd be like, what? And he'd be like, nothing.
I'm good.
Why'd you look like that?
I'm good.
How are you?
6.
I'm decent. How are you? Oh wait, what?
7.
So earlier when you were talking, you were like, I'm sober. But you know what I mean? You still smoke weed.
Oh yeah.
I felt that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't see weed as like a drug though.
Well,
I mean okay, I can say I am obsessed with weed. Like I'm addicted to weed, but I'm addicted to weed as in it keeps me mellowed out. My fucking brain goes a million miles an hour, just of all the stupid shit. Dude, 1 minute I'm thinking like I wonder if I could backflip, and then all of a sudden I'm like, dang, dude, I kind of hate life. I kind of want to kill myself. And then I'm like, haha, dude, the other day I was fucking in the trash can, dumping trash down, trying to jump out, fucking fell and fucking busted my ass, slapped my ass. And, I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me, dude? And pot keeps me mellow. It keeps me half
Yeah.
kind of thing, Like the times whenever I feel like I'm Skylar, that's like the depressed half kind of thing, When I'm half-a, it's like, oh hell yeah, dude, I'm fucking, woo, where's my fucking beer? Yeah, let's get fucked up kind of thing. And that's how I feel like a lot of people saw me, and I had to like keep that persona on forever. And it got to a point where I got so burnt out. That's when I started doing so much meth that I got to a point where I was doing it by myself. I did a fucking quarter of coke and was fighting aliens in my underwear,
Yeah.
Like, I was really, when I died, it was one of those, like, if I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to do it in a way where my body's still, they can bury me, they can look at me and be like, oh, you fucking bastard, but at least you're not, like, bullet in the head or, like, cut my, some shit like that.
Right, yeah.
Which, to anybody that watches or listens to this, I want y'all to know, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. There's somebody out there that will listen to you. Anybody. Your brother, your sister, your friend, the fucking hobo down the street jacking off. He'll listen. I don't know if he'll fucking talk back, but he'll listen. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I get you.
like,
bro. Like,
I honestly,
I
bullshit, I can relate to that 1,000%. Because lately, I was kind of stuck for me, I felt like. But I think about my little nephew, Gabe, and like, that's how I could know I could never do it. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
yeah,
But
if you sit there and think about, like, who's this going to hurt? I'm not hurting myself. Like, who else am I hurting in this
Right.
situation right now? If I take my life right now, I'm hurting my mom. I'm hurting my dad. I'm hurting my brother. And then, like, it's like, you're not, you feel like you're letting people down, that's the way to let the people down.
Yeah, because then they spend their life wondering like, oh, I didn't do enough. What more could I have done? Why wasn't I there? Fucking.
That's why it's one of those like go out and experience life, but don't say yes to everything.
No,
I mean, except
but
anal,
say
like
yes.
just just one time, finger pop a booty hole or something. There you go.
I got 9 nieces and nephews that think I am the coolest, baddest motherfucker on the planet. And in their eyes, I am, so I am. You know what I mean? And if I did something like that, that would.
I mean, you're hurting, like you're killing them.
Yeah, and I think the easiest thing to do for anybody is like self-isolation, especially in your mind, when you're like, man, fucking nobody would care, nobody gives a shit. It's easy to do that. You're easy to be like, nobody fucking whatever.
Right.
But
This is why I think everyone should microdose.
Yep.
you also
Facts.
have. I don't know. Lately, I've just come to reality like. I don't know. Leaving home sucked. Like leaving home was worse than being here and being depressed. Like that was awful. 8 months of just literally isolation. You talk to one motherfucker every day. That sucks. And then I was like, when I came home, yeah, I've fallen a couple times. Everybody has shitty days, but fuck it. You got tomorrow. Fight tomorrow.
Exactly, and that's one thing to remember. When you fall, what happens?
You get your ass back up.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Lay down.
It's not
Okay,
about-
if you fall, take a second. All right. Push yourself back up.
And
Get up.
sometimes you can't get up by yourself. You need help.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, and that's exactly when your
it
friends
sounds-
come in.
It sounds corny, but it's like it ain't about how many times you fall though, but it's always about how many times you get up.
Exactly.
Because you're always gonna fall, but you're not always gonna get up.
Just remember, anytime, like if you've fallen 13 times, you've gotten up 14. Right?
That was deep. I'm gonna quote that.
I mean,
You're not
what,
wrong.
that makes sense. Okay, because like you fall down once, and you get up. You fall down again, that's 2, and you get up, no, it's 2. I think it's the same. It almost sounded deep though, but I mean, it's one of those like, just push yourself. All you gotta do is push yourself back up.
Another thing is everyone is going through some kind of shit. And like their shit may not be as much as your shit, but mentally and internally it is, you know what I mean? So
That's why I hear lately, anytime something happens, somebody cuts me off, somebody does something that I'm like, God damn it! Instead of like getting so pissed, I smile. I'll just smile, like I'm just like, yep.
I should do that.
that's why I got the Bitmoji. I felt like I was a very negative person, used to fight a lot. Seriously, I'd drop you at the fucking just because type shit.
Right.
And I'd get real drunk, black out, and I was a fucking dick. And I hated myself, but like I used to be angry. And then I fucking put my bit emoji there, and I remember everybody's like, why would you do that? And it's not done, because anyways. I can look down and just see myself smile and just, alright, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I should try it. I should try that because the other day I got fucking cut off. And let me tell you, when I rounded that motherfucker, it was this the whole way.
Next time, instead of like flipping them off, when you drive by, point and just laugh. Be like, ha ha ha, and then they're gonna be like, fuck you, and you're gonna be like, ha, and then it's gonna piss them off so bad that you're gonna be like, ha, you were trying to piss me off, I pissed you off.
0. Okay.
on the scooter. I
Chest,
told
not
her,
chest.
like,
Smile,
Motherfucker.
point, laugh, jack off later.
Jack off lady.
What about the guy that says jack off is for? You can't be in post-party cut. What do you order? You know that video you sent me? What is it?
Oh.
Pre-state of mind ejaculation or
Yeah,
post-state of mind?
There's a video of this guy's a professor and he's like, post ejaculate or post nut clarity is what it's called. And so he's like, you can't make any decisions until after you nut. Like, don't make any business decisions, no life decisions. So they're like, if my stock is this, how much should I fucking put in? And he's like, hold on. And he like runs to the bathroom and fucking jerks off and comes back. He's like, 68%. And they're like, okay. And then one of them's like, what is it? It's like, how do I know my girlfriend really loves me? And he's like,
Business questions only.
yeah, he's like, business question. And then somebody else has a question. He's jerked off like 4 times at this point. He's like, hold on, I'll be right back. He like walks around the corner. He's like, God damn it.
He's like, you can't be in a pre-nut state of mind. You gotta have a post-nut state of mind.
It's understandable. Like me and my buddy at work were talking the other day, and I was like, I don't know why people like guys would cheat or something. Like it's like I mean I understand like when you're getting in an argument and you get so pissed off, you're like, God damn it, fuck this bitch. I'm gonna go fuck this other bitch. And it's like, why would you go do that, dude? Just go in the bathroom and fucking bust a nut real quick. You're gonna come back out and be like, you know what? I overreacted. You overreacted too, but I'm just gonna accept the fact that I'm gonna apologize for both of us, and I'm not gonna go out and do nothing stupid. Just don't go in the bathroom for a minute.
For a minute.
Well, I would
It
never
smells
cheat.
like lavender.
Only time I would cheat
So nice.
is when we don't fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
If
yeah.
Do you have SEGURA on Snapchat?
Oh my.
You
God.
should.
I mean,
This motherfucker goes on rants
oh dude,
at
that
like
would be
5 in
sick.
the morning, bro.
I gotta get your snap after
You'll
this.
You'll wake up, and you'll be like, oh, SEGURA smokes the Snapchat. I'll be like, if you don't suck dick, I ain't taking you out to eat, you goddamn bitch.
Look, I'm just at a point in my life to where there are girls out there who hit me up, and they either got a fuck ton of kids, and I ain't hating, or like I know they got other dicks in their mouth. You know what I mean? They're like, you should take me out. You should take me out. Why do I gotta take you out? Like, what are you bringing to the table? And I'm at a point in my life where, unless you're gonna buy me a house or a car, what can you provide for me? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, I do want a relationship. I would love to have what my parents have. High school sweethearts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no,
my
fuck
God.
that. Fuck that high school sweetheart bullshit, dude. Nah, dude. It's like it's one of those you live high school, yay, and as soon as you get out of high school, alright, fuck you, bitch. I'm out. I'm gonna go be an adult real quick. I'm gonna go do my shit. I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna do. All right.
So
I
my
come back.
parents did that. They actually broke up.
Came back.
And then realized. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
I mean, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I
cool.
can feel you on that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I know the bond.
Sorry.
I know the bond my parents have. You know,
Yeah.
it's that ride or die shit. You can't find that.
No.
You can, but like most in the single.
How long have
girls-
they been married? How many years?
Shit. So I'm 38.
You're 40.
40, 41. Yeah, 40 years, 41 years.
No shit. That's badass.
But like, how long they been together? Like I said. I think
Oh
my
yeah,
dad
because
was
they've been
older.
together and they like
I
okay.
think my dad graduated obviously 2 years before my mom, and
Right.
then she went to Tech for a year, and then the year after Tech, she was in San Antonio, and they saw each other, and they kind of just rekindled and went from there. And then they got married. My dad was in the Navy, and stationed out in Connecticut or some
Dang,
shit.
she was like, bring me that Navy dick over here.
Probably.
Let me pop out a little Segura.
Yeah. And then, like, here, I guess I think they were married in '83, and my dad got a job at Glenrose right out of the Navy.
Right.
My mom was like, I'm not living there. She's coming from the west side of San Antonio. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
shit.
So
I ain't gonna fucking.
Steelville was the only town at the time, you know, because Granbury wasn't shit, Glenrose wasn't shit. So my dad drove an hour to work every fucking day just to make my mom happy. And my mom was like, it ain't the city, but it'll do, you know what I mean? But you ask them now, they'll never leave. They will never leave.
Yeah.
She was like, they're gonna die here.
They're here in Stephenville.
Oh yeah.
My
Shout out
dad-
Segura's parents.
Yeah. My mom's a teacher of the year, matter of fact. Chamberlain, first grade. She's been doing that for a while. Before that, she worked at Tarleton for like 20 years. And then my dad's worked at the power plant still.
Dang.
Yeah. Shout out SEGURA's parents. Fucking cool as shit.
Oh yeah.
They got it.
His mom.
Yeah, oh yeah, 'cause your dad's all smart as fuck, right? Yeah, he's got that fucking pass and shit.
Bro, this fool don't smoke, don't drink, only cusses during Cowboy games. Like, I'll be out like, fuck this, fuck that. Just drink
That's fucking everybody, dude.
I don't watch my tongue around people, but if I curse in front of his dad, I'm like, sorry, Mr. Segura, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, dude, I'm really good at being able to like
Meeting
hit that
parents?
switch. Yeah, dude.
Me
I-
too, bro.
I could meet anybody's parents. I guarantee fucking to you. By the time I'm leaving, they're looking at me as their son, and they're like looking at Segura like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it happens to everyone to
This
bring
fucking
over.
Yeah.
piece of shit with my mom. I go see my mom, which fucking Segura bailed on me that day. I go see my mom and eat dinner with her. What does my mom say? Oh, I'm sorry, Segura couldn't make it. I made him some sauce, some hot sauce, and I got him a hat. I'm like, you bought him a hat?
She didn't even bring it because he's a bitch like that.
I didn't. Fucking.
He's like, fuck you,
fuck
bro.
You, Zigga.
You
I was
ain't, you ain't capping my mom like that,
I
bro.
guess, I said, I guess he can get it when he sees you next since he bailed. She was like, well, that's fine. I'll come and see you. I'm like,
Guarantee if I go next time I go there, I'm gonna get a hat. If
Mhm.
not two.
maybe, probably, shit.
That's the last time David got a hat from her.
No cat. I mean, no,
1997.
hey, real cat.
Oh, fuck.
Dude,
Oh,
this is good shit right here, dude. I love this. Is gonna be that episode when I tell people I'm like, if you want to see the real shit, you might have to subscribe to this shit to fucking hear this shit or see
You
this
show
shit.
Clips. You
Yeah.
got enough shit to show clips
Oh,
all
dude,
day.
these clips are gonna be immaculate. I think this is gonna be the episode that fucking launches two birds, one stone.
I hope so. I was so pumped to do it. I was fucking,
Okay, y'all have at the beginning of the year though, we got to come back because then I want to have everybody come back and like do like a what's your New Year's like resolution, like what do you got
Right.
planned for the year kind of thing,
That's
and
cool.
and then that way middle of the year come back on. Did you accomplish it, or what are you doing? Are you in the middle of it?
It's rough. You gotta say that shit to the internet, and then you got.
I don't gotta do shit except stay around and die. Well, you right.
Hell yeah! Orale!
This fucker's gonna get a
Woo.
pigment condition. Is gonna turn
Pig,
white.
pigment.
I did not say spick.
We're talking about the one that's on the outside of the house for the water hose.
I just want to thank all my friends.
I'm like, look
I
at
don't-
fat Michael Jackson.
I don't sleep with little boys, and I love Macaulay Culkin.
Even though he's 48 years old, I love him.
Hey, real talk. There's a new Home Alone coming out
Nuh-uh.
with him as the father, I think.
Really?
I swear.
So, you watch a lot of YouTube shit? Or like,
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever watch movie reviews?
Man.
No. So I used to watch a show, Half in the Bag. Macaulay Culkin's on there multiple times, and they're fucking great episodes. Like,
Dude, Macaulay Culkin is awesome as fuck.
yeah.
All the
Like-
shit that the media made him seem like, I was like, damn, this dude is fucking nuts. And then I saw like Joe Rogan, I see him on all these podcasts. I'm like, dude, this dude is fucking chill, and he's like smart.
Yeah.
It's like,
he
damn.
has his own he has his own podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to it one day. He does it at his home like this. He just has people over because they go to start the episode and you just hear fucking sirens and he's like, God damn it. He's like, every time I want to do this shit, somebody's got to burn down a house. And he goes and shuts the door.
There's two fucking sticky-handed bandits motherfuckers outside robbing some motherfucker's house.
Y'all New Yorkers are too.
Hey, where the fuck my khakis at, you son bitch?
Hey, your mother's a whore.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck you, pal.
Fuck me, fuck you 2 times, some bitch. I remember Tucker one time. I text him, or no, I sent him Snapchat, and I was like, I want to get high, and he sends back, he's like, come to me, big boy, I get you fucked up. Dude, those fucking YouTube videos back in the day when that guy would fucking call those, he'd call people and he'd be like, I got the egg roll, and he'd be all talking all shit. Bong tong, and yeah, dude, that fucking dude, every time I hear that, I just think of Tucker.
Tucker.
Because he did it
Oh,
so
yeah.
perfectly. Yeah, you want to do, motherfucker? You want
In
to go
San
on me?
Antonio, on the radio, the hip. Well, I don't even know. It's been a while. They used to have the hip hop radio station,
Mhm.
the Carmen Call, and it was a guy who would call businesses and talk like a girl, but like prank them and be like, "Oh, you offer pole classes?" And he, you know, like shit, you know, like funny ass shit, bro. And the motherfuckers on the other end would get so mad and they hang up. I believe we got disconnected. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it started off as like a bit. Then they gave that voice its own show.
That's
like,
crazy. That's the same shit Shane Gillis got canceled for. Well, no, I think he said chink.
No,
I mean,
yeah, he said
He
change.
said chink. But hey, man, we just all said, well, say it.
Chink.
Yeah. Canceled.
I don't give a fuck. You can't cancel me. I just started.
Man, don't give me.
Dude, that cancel, dude.
Bro,
If they were to come
fired,
up,
that guy got fired from SNL for going on a podcast and saying the word chink.
and that's stupid. It's
Crazy.
fucking stupid, dude.
So dumb.
Like, if people were to be like, oh, we should cancel half of it because he said chink or he said the N word, and it's like, dude, so?
Whatever.
Like, I'm not going around saying the
Hey,
N word.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about Latinx? I said, fuck them all. I'll tell you straight up. I'll go first. As a Latino, bro, this Latinx shit.
This is a Latino. Don't talk about it.
Got to go, man. I'm just saying, like.
Latinx is the most white thing to happen to the Latino. Like, you know, a white person was like, well, you shouldn't just assume your gender. You should say Latinx.
They're like, we can't speak the language because it's masculine dominant. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what Latinx is.
All right, so you know.
Yeah, dude, I'm an uneducated motherfucker from Stephenville.
Hey,
Like
right,
I'm like full blown retarded.
Because you're Mexican.
I told you they put me in classes to be like, listen, I help you, and I'm still like,
That's okay.
So
I made a podcast.
I'm asking this because you're you know what I consider Mexican. You know, like you're Latino.
But you're a half of.
But I'm just saying. So like on the census, you know how you put Hispanic or Latino. So what they're trying to say is take away Latino and Latina because it's.
Oh, they're trying to be gender neutral.
That's right. That's the
Okay,
word.
okay.
And so they're like, it's Latinx, and I'm like.
Sounds like a Pitbull song, bro.
And then not only that, it's like, so they said the language is masculine dominant or some shit. And I'm just like, I don't know. That's when you're just like, too much. Too much.
Mexicans are short. They can't be dominant.
Work. Let's worry about the future, not the, you know what I mean? Like, shit,
Yeah,
you can't
like,
fuck
quit-
strangers. But
God damn. And it, like, I was thinking about that the other day. If people keep worrying about the past, oh, like, you know, your grandparents did this to my grandparents kind of thing, it's like, well, okay, so what? That was them.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit. And first off, I'm probably fucking more in poverty or whatever than you are, kind of thing. I saw on fucking Instagram the other day, some chick was all bragging. She's like, I make $30,000 a year. Don't fucking talk to me. 30,000.
You're like, you're poor.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, bro, you got like $2,000 more than I do. Chill out, like.
Because I'm making 29.
Yeah,
like,
dude. The comments were like, nobody could live like that. That's impossible. Da 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 da. Me and like 4 other people were like, not in Texas. I was like, bro, I'm making 28. What are you talking about? Like, I'm out here actually doing like side work. I'm mowing lawns. I'm fucking smacking old granny ass. You know, dude, I gotta do what I gotta do, bro. Fucking.
I got to drive to Grand
Hey,
What you
Franny,
just
bro,
said-
hit me up, girl.
What you just
what
said
happened?
is so true, though.
It's been a
Side
couple
work.
months. Yeah, dude.
Side jobs, side hustles.
And that's crazy,
You're
dude.
only going to make it if you go out and do that shit. I've been told.
That's what like I was talking about with my parents about like watching them, you know, working all the time. They always work, and where they're at now, like they're good. They're good. They have their own house. They have a brand new Blazer. They have a 2019 Chevy truck. Well, I'm driving it right now, but you know, it's like that's badass and stuff. But like, my mom's 50, 51. Yeah, she's 51. My dad just turned 49 like 2 days ago, and it's like, dude, y'all aren't like. My dad's still working.
Shout
They're
out,
still working.
Shout out. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Woo. Cheers.
I wish they could travel and go see shit.
They're
do
actually down at the
shit.
coast right now.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah, but then they do that a lot. They'll either go down to the coast or they go up to the casino, which is badass. You know, like go fucking
Dude,
have fun.
if you- that's
Y'all
what
took
you
care
love
of.
to do.
They took care of me and Roman for fucking years. They didn't go out and party. They didn't do any of that stuff. They lost all their friends. They said no, we're gonna be a fucking family. They fucking did it. As soon as me and Roman moved out, they were like, all right, we're gonna go have fun. And it's like, fucking do it. Like,
Our
go
job
out.
is done. We raised
Yep.
some good men.
Exactly. My son made a
That's what-
podcast. He's not quite a failure, but he's no.
So your mom's 51. So she had you when she was
20,
22,
23,
23.
because her birthday's January 15th.
Right on.
Martin Luther King. And
So, mama.
yeah,
Yeah,
see, so
my
dude,
mom's
like, see,
60.
I feel like I could say the N word. Like, why not? My mom was like born. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. No, like nipples.
No, my mom turned 21 a month before I was born.
Well, see, my dad's exactly 21 years older than me. He was 21. Well, he was 20 the day I was born, but he turned 21 the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So that's how I remember. He's just 21. I'm 28, so he's 49.
Right. Gotcha.
But all this stuff that I'm trying to do, if I do somehow just blow up, if I go from doing this to going up on a stage, to doing comedy, to doing shows, to all of a sudden,
Don't say if, say when.
you're right. It's not
Seriously,
if, it's when. Yeah, dude,
manifestation.
I've been talking about that. I've been listening to podcasts about people saying the
Put it out
manifesting,
Yeah.
talking about it, saying I'm gonna do this.
'Cause if
I
you
started
say-
saying this, and it fucking happened.
You start saying if, it ain't gonna happen. But when, it'll be tomorrow, bro.
Exactly. You're right. But if this stuff takes off, I wanna take care of my parents. I want them to be like as soon as my dad turns 50, it's like, dude, y'all quit y'all's jobs, y'all just fucking chill. I got this. We're gonna chill,
All right,
kind of
let's
thing.
start something.
And what's up?
You think both of y'all? You think you could get people, say 10, 20 people to show up and watch you just do stand up one night?
Like here?
No, just
Or just
wherever I pick. I already got the spot right here.
I could get 50.
If
I
we
guarantee
did it- if
fucking
we-
tee it.
If we did it at Rusty Nickel,
No, no. Right here, fucking Steel. Think of legends. I'll play music, set up a DJ set. They got a bar there.
I mean, I'm sure we could get a fucking crowd.
You do some shit like that, I'll get some people.
I know I can
I'll
make
go
it
up on
happen.
stage, dude. I'll do stand up. I'll fucking do it. No bullshit. I'm tired of fucking telling people I'm gonna do stand up and I fucking like when the chance comes or anything like that.
Like,
Dude, I've got jokes. I've got jokes written down. I've got everything. I've got shit lined up to where if I was to go up on
alright,
stage
so
right
let's
now,
set up a
Who
day.
better to fill in front of the closest 15 people you invite, too, bro? They're not gonna.
Let's go.
You know?
Let's set up a date, and I'll come hang out, or you can come hang out at the house, and we'll fucking. Cause I have.
let me do
hard-
stand up in front of you.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
and me too, vice versa. Cause I have a hard time writing jokes, and I don't think any of my shit's funny. Like I never have. So.
I'm down for that.
Right on.
I'm down for that.
Right on. So
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we'll set a day up. If you come out to the bar, fucking hang out.
Dude, I wanna. I'll fucking. I'm tired of, like I said, I'm tired of telling people I want to do stand up and then like not doing it. This is it.
All right,
This is why I'm
realistically,
doing
how long
this.
you need? A month, 2 months, 3 months?
I would say maybe 2 months. You know?
Yeah.
So mid-November.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a show in November.
I can make it happen. That's what I'm good at. That's what I do.
I could do. I guarantee you I could do a 15-minute show. I could do 15 minutes, and I guarantee I'll have people laughing. I guarantee it.
Well,
I'm that confident in myself just because I feel like I am a funny person. Anytime I meet somebody new, I'm always making them laugh.
Why are you always breaking shit? When you
God
go to
damn,
house?
it's a good thing it was a fake can.
There's nothing in there.
I do gotta take a fucking Wiz Khalifa though.
Do you?
Yeah. Y'all need to take a piss and shit or
We
y'all?
can pause this shit.
Yeah, we'll take a little break. We're gonna take a little pause, everybody.
yeah, Rusty Nickel. You better be able to get some. I mean, they'll blew you off the stage.